Hello, everybody. Good evening and welcome. My name is Megan and I'll be your skipper for the evening. Welcome to Random Encounter Productions and night 2 of a 3-hour tour. It got a little big for its britches. With me tonight, I have Sway. I believe you're up first.
Hello, everyone. I'm Eldridge Sway. I'll be here tomorrow night doing the storytelling for Vampire the Masquerade, our Blood in the Bayou campaign, to see where our lovely coterie gets up to next. And is it 2?
I said switch those two. You said Vampire the Masquerade, our Blood in the Bayou campaign. It's Blood in the Bayou, our Vampire the Masquerade campaign. So I was saying flip the
It's ours. And
you fix.
yeah, and then on my channel, Elder Sway, formerly Bardic Sway, we're going to start diving into horror. Maybe next week. We lost the Pixie. No, who did we lose?
We switched positions. You're good.
Oh,
We
okay.
switched. We moved because I changed my name.
We're going to be doing, got you. We're going to be doing horror streams, including Amazon watch parties here on Twitch, and of horror movies, and playing games maybe related to them. That's it for me.
Hi, I'm Pixie. I am playing Ilona. She is our paladin for the evening. You can also find me at Chaos Pixie Magic everywhere on, yeah, I'm professional. I know what I'm doing. You can also find me at Chaos Pixie Magic everywhere on the internet. I am a variety streamer and author and as of recently, a TTRPG game designer.
Yeah.
Gonna be a good time. And you can find me playing in our Vampire the Masquerade campaign, Blood in the Bayou, on Tuesdays, and running with Matthew and Meg at my table our Warehouse 13 inspired D&D 5e campaign, Endless Wonder, on Wednesdays. Very excited to be back doing that. It's been a lot of fun. It finally felt like it gelled last week, and I'm like, yeah, let's go. Like, we got over that beginning of series hump, and now we're like, okay, let's do it. Very excited. Good times to be had by all. That's all.
I am Cody Stone. I'm playing John Edwards, the bard monk, just guy on a beach with a guitar, and owns a boat. That's, that is an archetype here in Florida, so that's who I am. I hang out here on Rep RPG, and I'm trying to figure out how to get back to DMing. I think I don't know. We'll see. Something will happen.
Can we get some hype in chat for Cody DM? Please,
Yes.
please. God,
Yes,
please.
please.
It's been so long.
It has been. Very much has been. So yeah, that's me. Thank you guys.
And I'm Matthew. I'm also here on Rep RPG. I will also be in the Blood in the Masquerade Vampire the
Bayou
Bayou
edition,
game
yeah.
on
It's a
Tuesday.
special edition.
Bayou.
Yes.
I mean, if you were going to summarize
Blood in the
what our
Masquerade,
story
yeah.
was, Vampire in the Bayou.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that other series about vampires in the bayous. Ours is better.
Yeah. That's it. I'm playing Kyle Johnson, the college dropout sorcerer.
Yeah.
And Sway would like to say that he is playing not just a fool tonight, but Calvin Tahulu. He'll either meet you like this, or he's an old grumpy man in his coveralls. It's Calvin Tahulu, or just a regular guy if he's trusted you at all. And it's just Calvin. And he's just a deckhand for a variety of reasons of bad choices in his life.
Yeah.
And he just
Calvin to who? No, Calvin to you.
Calvin to
Oh
you.
no.
Get out.
Get out, folks. It's been fun.
All right.
I'm saying.
Thank you for all that goodwill I just squandered. Here we go.
Also,
All right,
Bayou and the Vampire.
When last we met, the crew of the Chewy, a group of treasure hunters stationed in Sebastian, Florida, I believe. They had gotten a tip from the premier treasure hunting museum in Florida that there was a World War I munitions wreck off the coast and of somewhere, one of the the keys. Sorry, I have the wrong thing up. You ever do that? Off of
Yeah.
off of Saint Kit. There it is. I believe it was it was somewhere in like the millions of dollars worth of
Yeah,
munitions.
11
Am I
million
correct?
or something like that. We
Something
calculated.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
An
it was
obscene
$400.
amount of money that we could retire off of.
Yeah. So armed with that information, they traveled out into the wine-colored sea, where things went topsy-turvy very quickly, and instead of wine, it became oil slick colored. They found themselves sort of drifting, surrounded by different visual and audio hallucinations, manifestations. They weren't entirely sure, until bam, they found themselves sort of shipwrecked, but the boat seems to be intact on an odd shoal, where they found a beach with ruins of sorts, and an odd, whoever knows how big she is, shaped woman, smeagling her way across the stones with an elder sign carved into her bleeding palm. As she reached for our group, a tentacle the size of a truck sprang out of the ground, skewering the woman and sort of shish kebabbing her in the dome, or in the ray of sunlight conjured by our wonderful paladin, where she just sort of sizzled and flitted away. And that's where we ended. The tentacle waves for a moment and then recedes back into the sand. There's a huge sort of like a sinkhole where it falls, and a lot of the sand goes rushing. You feel the beach shift a little bit, not enough to like knock you off of your feet or make you feel like you're being pulled, and some of the rock structures shift, and a couple of the blocks fall in towards that center point, but then it's still. What do you guys want to do?
Panic.
Panicking is a free action.
Pixie would like to
Yeah.
panic.
I think we
Ilona's
should stay off
fucking
those
ready to go.
rocks.
Off the rocks. The rocks look
Yeah.
like the only thing to stay on. The beach went away. That's a
Yeah.
sarlacc butthole right there. That's what that is.
Can I do a perception check to see if there are any other scuttling giantesses in the distance?
People.
If there's
The normal size.
Now that we know what we're looking for,
giantess.
now that we don't trust any of the rocks
The lady of
anymore.
amorphous
Makes it
size.
Smeagol. We heard Elden Ring, and we're like, yeah, right over. Big giant, yeah, zombie thing.
It's
yeah,
because she
absolutely.
said that the tentacle was the
Absolutely.
size of a truck, and our
That's
brains
why- that
immediately
was the joke.
adapted. We know that it was just the tip. It's
Yeah.
okay.
yeah.
Base
It's
was the size of it.
Is it a flared base?
That's gonna be a It always needs to be a flare base.
Yeah.
Keep yourself safe, kiddos. That's gonna be an 8 on perception.
You don't see anything.
And so the light is
You don't
created
see- and
kind
you
of
don't
this
see any-
bubble.
You don't see any more movement. Like you see some of the, again,
Like
structures.
wind.
No wind.
Oh, okay.
You do see some of the structures sort of like leaning and then settling again, but that's all.
Gotcha.
And so
Well,
the paladin's bubble of light is kind of, is it a bubble against the oil slick?
It is, because the range is big, because
60 feet?
yeah,
No.
and it's hold on, daylight. It is a 60-foot sphere, and then dim light for an additional 60 feet. So technically,
It's not a shaft.
100. No, it's a sphere. Like
Okay.
It's a mini sun.
So does it look like the oil slick is pressing against it, or is it more like a mist that's just we can't see through?
It's like if when you're trying to look past the dim light into nigh total darkness, when your eyes start to perceive the darkness is when it gets oil slicky.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Actually,
I'll tell
yeah.
you what, gang.
Yeah.
This is just the weirdest night for like philosophical perception.
Yeah, we should have had our
Yeah.
pre-stream
True.
on.
That's it.
Our pre-show discussion
I just didn't know if it looked
Our
like
pre-show
the
discussion
light was
made me
protecting
wish-
us from touching a thing.
Weird.
that we still had the pre-show camera, like for patrons only.
Yeah.
Just genuinely, I'm like,
Just
maybe
for
we should
that.
go back to having subscribers be able to watch us before show because
I
that
think
was
they would enjoy it.
ridiculous. It was
we-
great.
We talk about a lot of random shit.
Yeah.
So you guys all saw that.
Yeah.
Was my light not bright enough? Do you want me to do it again?
Yeah.
No, it's
Um,
bright.
we all
It's
saw
bright. It's very bright.
Is
Light.
there a reason that we're not just leaving?
Money.
I started looking at
we-
the boat. Like it's pretty much shafted at the moment, right? Like it's not destroyed or damaged, but it's beached.
It's beached. You know, you'd have to do some. I mean,
Also,
like some
if even-
maintenance checks to
If
see if
even
you could
half
get
of
it.
if even half of the rumors about this place are true, it's not going to be easy to get out. We might as well take things with us when we go.
A million things could have came out of the ground that wouldn't have bothered me as much as a tentacle piercing the earth. That's not. No. Water animals stay in the water.
Sand. That feels very, like, well. So if water animals stay in the water, maybe
Tentacles
there's
are always bad news.
maybe
in my
there's
life.
like a lake somewhere on the beach.
Did we do any sort of checks on what the thing was that was carved into her hand?
You did because I put it in chat, and then you guys were like,
Okay.
"Oh, it's an elder sign," because I thought I was being all clever. You guys completely ruined it.
Okay, gotcha. So in lore, we know like is Cthulhu a
I would
thing
know.
in lore
Yeah,
that like
you guys know what it is. You can look
Okay.
at it and go, "Ah, elder sign."
Okay.
sure. Okay, gotcha.
As far as what it means, you guys want to
Yeah.
give me end of sentence. Let's do history or religion checks, or Arcana.
Okay.
Okay, that one I can do.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
they're
do
all
history.
they're all the same. So
I accidentally rolled the stupid robot dice roller. It's
There's
so
that-
goddamn.
Oh, you. I like the robot one. You made them the fuzzy pink ones, didn't you?
Any of them are bad right now. It's not even
I like
just
the-
the.
Yeah.
I click me going to. None of them want to roll for me. But a 6. I blame the fuzzy pink dice.
6.
23.
Wait, what'd you get?
I got a 10.
Jesus.
The Cthulhu guy got the 10.
An 11 Arcana.
23 history.
Fuck. Okay.
Mhm.
Bard roll skill check.
Ev-
Skill
Every
check.
time you've had this conversation with Calvin, you have been the Richard Dreyfuss to his Quint,
No.
where he is shit-faced and telling you his version of, was it the Arizona? Was that the ship that got eaten by sharks? I don't remember.
This is way
Um,
out of my wheelhouse. I'm just gonna smile and nod.
But so this is his version of that story
Yes.
of every story about Cthulhu and the old ones that he's ever heard, passing them on to you. He does not remember, but you do.
Okay. Good. Good.
So you know that it is a sign of either invocation or protection from
Mm-hmm.
the old gods.
I share. You know.
I think
Yeah.
I've heard
So
that before.
that's you know, in either case, not great. Here's my question. If we push the Chewie off the island and we go out to sea, and there is a big
Mm-hmm.
Bless you.
monster,
Mm-hmm.
are we more likely to survive on the land or in the
If we-
water?
if we meet it on the land or the water,
Yeah.
the moment we look at it, we're just gonna all go insane, and we'll either be servants or dead. It does. So it's like a 50-50.
Okay. Well, let's say where is the tentacle less likely to fuck us?
Here.
It depends, boss. If it's from, and I just ramble, like portals or the ground.
I'm-
Inside.
I think I'm gonna go with squids out of a harder time on land, so we're gonna at least take a look around there.
a good idea,
for
boss.
a moment.
Well, especially because that one didn't stick around, right? That feels promising. That it wasn't here long. Just dodge.
fair.
You know, it's like the swamps of fire in Princess Bride. You just
Or it was stopping whoever's tentacle that belongs to. Didn't want her communicating anything with us.
So don't ask
Okay,
questions.
so
Got it.
Yep, we just don't talk to any locals.
You see any
Got
books
it.
though? Let me know.
No.
But
No.
No. Okay. I guess so. We saw steps going towards up.
So, sort of like in front of you guys, there are no directions, but for lack of a
But
better-
like forward.
yeah, forward.
Is it- yeah.
It sort of looks like sand has poured over a stone pathway if the rollers had gotten to it. The wheelers, sorry.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. Didn't realize you were in Return to Oz, did you?
Maybe if we
But you
find
wish it was
something
true now.
important or something that'll keep it away,
yeah.
then we can sail out of here.
Yeah.
I mean that's what I got, gang. And if you guys have great ideas, I'd love to hear them.
Nope. I think that's about the best that we got.
yeah, I was looking over like tools and stuff. Like I ain't got nothing.
No.
All right. Okay. Well, let's rock this lobster. I'm going to start descending from the boat out onto the beach, and as I go, I am going to play because Cody is amazed and has finally found the mechanical purpose for counter charm.
Yes.
It gives resistance to gain advantage saving throws from being frightened or charmed, and this feels like we need
That's great time.
a little positive
Yeah.
vibes,
Yeah.
a little barding up in here.
Keep away the spookies.
Yeah, with
So
a
what's
nice
on-
with a nice reggae rhythm. You know, don't worry,
Yeah.
be happy.
Okay.
Worry, or everything's gonna be all right. Yeah.
As a note, as we are leaving the boat, Kyle is going to, just with his finger, he pulls out a piece of paper and he finger paints the what he can remember as the elder sign on this piece of paper, because he has a tattoo that allows him to write with his fingertip as if it were an ink pen that never runs out of ink. And then as an action, hopefully nobody else can see that I'm doing this, but if they can, it's fine. I touch the piece of writing and say my own name, whisper it, and it becomes invisible to everybody other than me, and the name creature, me, for the next 24 hours. And I can dismiss that if necessary. So I just have a little portable elder sign on a piece of paper.
Okay.
What could possibly go
pocket.
wrong about
So-
that?
So Meg, would I have anything in my like demon hunter, witch hunter, spooky packs that I have specifically for this big problem in my life?
Oh. Specifically for this moment.
Yeah, just
Well-
like would I have an elder sign or would I have not gotten one? Would I personally
I am
think
gonna.
with my 10s that I've been rolling for my own arcana? Warlock,
would
not
think-
wizard.
Yes. Just because of what your kit is.
Given how scared he is of this shit, I feel like
Weird
yeah.
place to be a diving treasure hunter.
Oh, good, you have a carriage.
Well, it was my boat.
I think this would be your holy symbol,
Okay.
unless
Okay.
you want something
No,
else to be.
that works.
Okay.
So wait, do we stencil it on the boat? Is that what what do you? All right, let's go.
I just have a piece of paper.
That
I
wouldn't
didn't
hurt.
see you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I don't think we need to. Maybe we do. I almost suggested that, just putting the elder sign on it and trying to shove off. But
So we don't
I don't think it'll
know
work.
right now if we put the elder sign on here, it's either gonna. It didn't
bring
protect.
it to us.
100% could summon
Yeah.
it, or it could keep it
Or-
I'm
on
just
there.
gonna
Yeah.
say the lady had it and she got tentacled pretty good.
Yep.
Should we test it, however? Because what we could do
No.
is like send a
I-
little boat out with the sign on and just watch, see what happens.
I hate to say it, but we're going to have to test it if I'm going anywhere, because I'm not
Exactly.
taking it off. So if
Okay.
you would like me to lead a little bit and see what happens,
Sure.
Yeah. All right.
Why not?
I got here. Hold my bag, and I'm just gonna I got some healing potions in there.
All right.
Oh, that's a good idea. I should have brought some of those. Oh well.
Uncommon.
I know. Yeah. Let's just go on the what would be a stone walkway if it weren't for the beach.
Okay.
In the wheelers.
Oh,
I'm just gonna kind of like get on the outskirts of the light, just kind of be pushing the shadow with the light.
I don't think we can move that light, but
Oh.
we can.
My lights, you cannot move.
Yeah.
Okay.
The daylight
I-
spell is a fixed
Because I
position.
did not. I could have cast it on an item. I didn't. Because I'm dumb. But
you're not. Stop that.
I can also. Shush.
Spells.
I can do
Uh,
it again if I need to. What I am going to do, however, is hang on a second. And she. Can I see that at your holy symbol for a minute?
It takes out. It's just like the dog tag chain
Yeah.
with that as a symbol.
Can I? Oh, fuck. Okay. He is close to me. But I've seen it, and in theory, if this is so, I can use locate object to locate the nearest object of a particular kind, a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon. Now, it would locate him because he's right fucking here. But if I get far away enough from the group, I could potentially locate if there are other people wearing this somewhere in the area. Now that object is familiar to me, I can also find him if he goes missing. So I just wanted to examine that if he's not taking it off, and like take a minute and like familiarize myself with his dog tags.
Yeah, I
and give
can
him back.
hand it to you.
That's fine. I can give him back. I now know I'm familiar with them enough that I can find him again if he gets lost, or if I need to locate object separate from the group, I can look for other people with this thing.
Yeah.
That's all. Just before we got on the
potentially even
road, I
scarier.
wanted to put my one piece of. I don't have anything else I can protect you from. I don't have any. I've already cast heroism, and Cody did the song. That's what I got. That's what I got.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
As you all
Do
start
we-
out. Yes.
No, I was gonna ask if we have any if anybody has any source of light that we can bring with us.
Yeah.
If not, I bring a torch out of my. Oh,
I
perfect.
can-
Thank you. Yes.
Oh, you've got those? Okay. Because I was going to.
I
then
just
I'm
have
gonna
regular
leave.
light. I can touch it.
Okay.
I can put.
Good, thank you. I'm gonna leave the
Perfect.
daylight up on the beach then for a hey, if any of us get lost, run back to the light. Come back, meet the center of the light. It's like being at a theme park with your parents. Just meet back here. Like the light.
Got it.
That's all.
Cool.
As you all start up the broken pathway, I need you to make perception checks for me.
$19.
Okay.
12. I have a +5. I rolled a 7.
17.
Ah,
8.
Oh boy. Everyone that isn't Matthew, make me a wisdom save.
I'm safe from the scary because I can't see it.
Oh no! Oh no!
If you just close your eyes, you never get. You never get.
You don't know if it's a sphere or a cube.
Hold on. I have just in case this is a thing that I'm making a wisdom save from. I'm immune to magic that would allow creatures to read my thoughts, determine whether I am lying, know my alignment, or my creature type. And they can only telepathically communicate with me if I allow it.
17.
Cool.
10.
6.
So 10, 6. Pixie, what'd you get?
17.
17. As you move, Pixie, Ilona hears in the distance, but that hum of propellers again. It's not getting any closer. It's not getting any further. It's just out of... Like, it's... If it went any further, you wouldn't be able to hear it. Sort of bit. Gentlemen, let me pull up the window for you.
Oh no.
Yeah, I took notes this week.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm proficient in wisdom saves. Still failed. Spooky log. Failed. A wisdom save.
This is why I love dice games. Sometimes that's like, it's the only thing that stands in the way of just...
No, that's just like my biggest fear is also about to happen. Is my character's like, nope. Got this magical rings to protect me from all the stuff. Nope.
Well, you're just dick. That was the wrong thing, so I apologize to Cody. Kyle, as you're walking, it's very present on your mind who's here, right? Who's here. And you can feel the sign is sort of just burning on your skin. You're so self-conscious about it. But it's... You know when... Sorry, I've become Ross Matthews. You know when you have soup and it's really hot and you can feel it traveling all the way down, especially when you're sick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's sort of the feeling you get. That warmth from the sign almost like goes through to your esophagus and travels and warms your stomach. And you realize that you've been sort of panting with your mouth open and just like aspirating salt air, and it's been drying you out. So this almost soothes you, and you can taste just how salty your mouth has gotten. Hold on.
Oh no.
And then I can't type, so you know. I tried to get prepared, and then I looked up the wrong thing.
Don't worry.
I'm trying, it's not working.
Listen, scheduling used to be the bane of D&D. It is now technology.
I'm so sorry, everybody.
Take your time. You're fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're not gonna. Take
We'll
time.
fucking vamp. We're really good at that.
Well, then
Too
vamp.
good.
Okay.
So let's
Hitting
talk
your
about
face.
tentacles,
Fuck.
everybody. Like,
Jesus
Just
Christ.
sitting there, like,
Still,
licking
my
we're
lips.
back. We're back. You didn't hear anything
Okay.
when you guys were coming in, right?
No, I just
Right.
I saw the beach basically, and
Yeah.
I thought it was a vision, or it was weird. It was a weird beach.
Yeah.
And I dispelled, and then we crashed into an actual beach, which makes
Yeah.
me, yeah. So there you go.
As you're walking, you're taking in the scenery, what little there is. It's very clearly a walkway or road. You see a little bit further as you guys move some separate piles of stone that look like they were set up to be like huts or square buildings.
Okay.
That are sort of dotting a little bit, and those rocks aren't as uniform. They're a little rounder, a little mossier. They look worn. They look homey, cottagey, almost. That's all you get.
How far along the path have we been traveling? Minutes, maybe an hour.
I'm gonna say that first impression was maybe in like the first 20.
20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I sort of point out well, there's some, I don't know, like, there's no roofs on these cottages, or are there?
Yep.
No. It kind of looks like they were thinking of building houses over there. Do we want to check any of them out, or just see where the road takes us?
Whenever he points them out, do any of the rest of us see these cottages, or is it all in his mind?
it's a
No,
really
but he
good question,
pointed it out.
actually. Like,
Yeah. As he points it out, you can go, oh, yeah, I guess they are. Yeah.
Cottage core cultists.
It's
Listen, all
well,
about an aesthetic here.
those are the first sign of pseudo civilization, right? So we might as well, I guess.
All right, let's take a look. We'll take a look. Why not? Do we go with the
Just gonna
first
follow
one or the
behind.
not so first one?
No, never the first one.
Yeah, you always got to pass on the first one.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. We'll go to the.
Gotta
not
take
so
the
first.
second soup can at the grocery store. Gotta go to the second hut
You don't
on the
want the
haunted
soup can
island.
that everybody's touched, right? You don't
Gotta
want
go to the hut
that
behind.
everybody
Yeah.
has been haunted by. You
Exactly.
gotta get
Obviously.
your own hut.
that ghost is tired.
Right.
Okay, let's find a fresh
Gotta-
ghost.
Even though
Let
everybody
that
clearly
ghost
skips
take a break.
the first one, but yeah.
It's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Meg's like, where are we
Second
going?
soup can on the left coming to theater
Please,
near
please,
you.
and thank you.
All right. So you all go to the second house on the right?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Not the last house
Okay.
on the left.
No, God, never.
Don't want that.
Make investigation checks or survival checks.
Oh,
Survival.
I'm really good at one of those.
Everyone, ooh!
Still can't roll for shit though. I got an 18 on investigation.
Okay, I purged my dice this week. Okay? I got rid of a lot of dice that had bad juju and bad intentions and came from bad people in my past. And now I can't roll above an 8 on the dice I have
You
left.
gotta work that
were
energy into
good.
it. Yeah.
They were good dice. What
You took
the
the
fuck
bad
happened
energy
to you?
out. You got to put the good energy into it, so it stores it up.
That feels like a bad message for healing. I feel like once the bad energy leaves my life, there should just be some positive there.
The positive is there's no more negative.
Listen,
31.
So what'd we get?
12.
Fucking
31.
A.
31.
Oh, yours
God.
investigation is better
Why
than
am I
mine.
even here,
Plus
Cody?
survival. Survival.
I got a plus
23
11,
survival.
I thought. Yeah.
31, 23, 17,
19.
19, and
13.
that's nothing to sneeze at. It's not. Okay. You look there. The four of you are able to fit within the walls where you can like. There's not full walls left.
Sure.
Mhm.
You can kind of. There's enough of each of the four sides for you to space out where the four walls would have been.
Okay.
You, or would be you. There's enough space for the four of you to exist inside it rather comfortably.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Do I see
There-
within? Are there any like remains or?
Like belongings.
On the inside, you can see some tally marks. It gets to 17 and then stops.
Okay.
You
Real
make
quick, are
yeah.
the tallies pencil, pen, etched,
Carved.
scratched, carved?
etched, scratched,
Yeah. Cool.
something. Yeah.
Not blood,
Yeah.
so we're fine.
No, and it's not even carved. Yeah, it's more
Fingernails.
scratchy.
It's scratching.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
more
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. 31.
Mm.
You, as you are walking around, there's a bit of floor, because this is all pretty much sand.
Sure.
But there's a bit that you sort of step up on whenever you're, if you want to do anything with that, there's like a bump in the floor, or in the ground, I guess.
Sure.
There's the scratching. You find, in one corner, so like as you guys are walking in, on the left wall is where the scratches are. That's also where the bump is.
Okay.
In the back right corner ish, there's a scattering of some like white, pale, beige, translucent, like sort of you're not entirely sure without like really looking at them, but it's like a soup bowl like radius sort of just these things have been thrown there.
Okay. I'll sort of try to move the dirt with my foot or the sand where that like hump was, and just try to feel around, see how big it is, maybe if it's foot sized, if it's map sized, or I don't know.
It's about
I'm uncomfortable with the fact
torso
that
and a half.
you're looking at something in your actual house to measure. I'm freaked out now. More?
Nothing.
Meg
There's nothing good in my
Meg bought an octopus for this episode.
I didn't buy
Pretty
one.
much.
He's just chilling.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
No, you can't say hi. I'm streaming. He's such a
What's
fan.
his name?
Like I have one in my house. Please.
Sure.
Oh no, I made Pixie go away.
I'll kind of.
So,
Oh,
okay,
I'm
my-
sorry. I didn't mean to. Yeah. Okay.
Look at
That's.
my Cthulhu right there.
He's so big and soft.
Yeah.
You guys are fucked up. Yeah, it's about the width of like your torso and a half.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see if I can kind of dig and I think there's something over here, kind of under this sand, guys, and yeah.
It's maybe like a foot underneath the sand. It's not very far.
Okay.
Yeah, it's wood. It's like a box. It's square.
Okay.
It's decently well taken care of. Very simple, almost like crown molding around the edge as far as ornamentation goes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not terribly fancy, but it's, even though it's buried in the sand and is weathered, it still looks like it's been taken care of as best as possible.
Sure. Yeah.
Somehow more terrified, actually.
Yeah, and it's about nips to hips width or length, I guess.
Okay.
Or depth. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll kind of dig around and does it open or is it
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Kind of
Yeah,
open
just simple
it.
hinges. It pops open.
Yeah. We'll see what's inside.
Roll for initiative. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's, you open it up. Some of the sand falls in. It's a phonograph.
Wasn't there something weird playing music on the
There
beach?
was, in fact. We heard music
Yeah.
earlier.
Phonograph. So is it the wax cylinders
Mm-hmm.
or like records?
I believe it's records.
Okay.
The horn
Mhm.
is you have to put it back in,
Yeah.
but it's sitting there.
Okay. I'll look and see if there are records to play. Or just
Yeah, well,
is it just the phonograph? Is there anything on the turntable?
there is a record. It doesn't have a label on it.
Okay. I'm going to take that off of the turntable. I didn't.
While-
Okay.
It was a weird song. I was not into it. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put that in my backpack in a not tremendously careful or safe way.
While he's
Don't play that song.
while he's doing that, you said that there was like a bowl with stuff
No,
in
it
it.
was more
Not-
more like a bowl size of stuff.
Okay, yeah. I would like to go over there and see what that stuff is.
Take
Kind of like floating, like ethereal jellyfish, or is it?
no, it's on the
What?
ground.
Oh, okay. Like when you,
So a dead jellyfish. Got it.
yeah, exactly. When you described it, I was thinking like a very amorphous, ethereal.
I was
He said
thinking,
white
like,
stuff, and
was-
like I was thinking ectoplasm.
Oh,
I was thinking
no,
gauze.
they're hard pieces.
I thought
We all
snakes.
went
Oh,
very
okay.
different places with
Okay.
that.
Snake
Okay,
skin
thank
is
you.
pretty good
I'm
too, yeah.
You're fine.
Make an investigation check.
You got it.
Do it.
Oh, that's a 19.
Yeah, they're really easy. It's human teeth.
Hey,
Shark
that.
teeth,
The
and
monster fuckers are here.
And shark
No!
teeth?
shark teeth, squid beaks, and some spines, like some long needle, and so like they're in different. Some of them are more depending on the teeth.
Yeah.
They're translucent. Some of them are beige. Some of them are white. Some of them are blah blah blah.
Yeah, as soon as he like leans down and picks up something, one of the spines, and then he looks and he sees human fucking teeth, he's gonna like jump back with a start and drop it. Oh fuck.
Oh, what'd you find? I got a record.
Teeth!
The fucking tooth fairy works for Cthulhu.
Teeth!
Teeth? What do you mean teeth?
Teeth? Teeth.
Teeth,
Human
teeth.
teeth.
Human
Not
teeth.
teeth. Shark stuff. Spines. I don't know.
My-
Oh god.
Have you ever seen an animal that had those spines for like teeth?
Oh god.
Like how big would that have to be?
Make nature checks.
Also, you said spine, and I definitely thought not like
Are you like back
Not
spine?
like a
Spinal?
fin spine. I thought spinal cord spine for a second, and I was
needles.
fucked up for a
You
minute.
said survival?
Nature.
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 14
13.
nature.
Hey, slightly better. 12.
Nope.
Okay.
I have no idea what these are.
Yeah, me neither.
19 on nature to see if I recognize them. If I'm allowed. If not, that is okay.
No.
Oh, what was? Oh, no. Okay, gotcha.
Cool.
Okay.
Great.
No. Sorry.
I'm gonna leave these here. Are we taking the record player?
Yeah, you want the player? I don't want the player was
don't
playing
know.
creepy music. I was just thinking if I took the record, maybe it won't play anymore. Which when it does start playing, it's just gonna make this all
But is it the
worse.
player that's cursed or is it the record that's cursed?
We don't know.
Both.
They're
Probably.
making a lot of 50-50 decisions today.
Okay, Alona is done, by the way. She is taking her battle axe and just smashing the phonograph.
Valid.
There.
Okay.
Now we don't have to worry about it, right?
Fair enough.
Cool.
So we
When
checking
it
any of
starts
these other
playing
houses?
again.
All right, let's see the next.
Make it-
let's see what's further down the road.
Yeah, let's go down the road.
Make
Make a what?
an attack roll.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
It's a mimic.
You missed.
Oh.
The horn just becomes this large suction cup, just right to your face.
19.
Freaking- Cool. Yeah. I hate looking this shit up. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
No,
Oh,
you're good. You're
no.
good. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
You are the master of the creepies.
You.
You are. This is like when I ran Halls of the Toy Maker. I was like, I hate this, but they hate it more, so it's fine. Sway, if you missed, I one time ran an actual horror one shot, and I freaked out every adult at the goddamn table. It was great. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Evil Dead 2, come around.
No.
No. You. Yeah, you smash it.
Yeah.
There is a. Even though there's no record there, and it's not an instrument, it almost there's like this weird baleful.
Nope.
Like when you break an instrument mid playing.
Yep. When the strings all. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That was very uncomfortable. I feel better about my decision to smash it now.
Yeah, me too. I would have thought that was, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
When it plays later, I'm gonna hate this even more.
Yes, same.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here when the ghost haunting that thing gets
I just don't
mad.
get the teeth.
17. Remember that number for some reason.
Okay.
17. Got it. He will, with his finger, he just writes it in his palm, like he's a college kid taking notes without a piece of paper. 17.
Also, I lied, Cody.
Oh.
I just had to look it up,
Okay.
which is why I've been freaking the fuck out because these are not things I like looking at. The spines
Yes.
are viperfish teeth.
Ooh. Ooh. No.
Hey, you look that up. I don't want to look at it anymore.
That's
No.
Yeah.
No.
fine.
Oh god.
Very
Don't look at
similar
I
videos
to like
of them.
unfortunately
angler.
already knew what they were. The
Yeah,
moment
it's like
you
an
said
eel
it,
and
I'm
an
like,
anglerfish had a baby.
no.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't tell me what prey or
And we-
size.
And we know
Stop
how
it.
that happens. They both went to the Marianas Trench.
Down in the deep blue sea.
Yep.
So,
There's a
Mm.
gender. Oh god.
All
Okay.
right.
Ilona, as you hit it and you all hear this noise, you hear the propellers again, They're a little bit closer, but they're not moving closer. And you hear them sputter. Sputter. Sputter.
Fuck. Did I just accidentally kill someone trapped in the fog because I smashed their music?
All of you hear in the distance the sound of something impacting with the sand. It's this loud explosive thud, and you actually feel the sand shift as you hear this sound.
I'm
Ilona
immediately
takes
gonna
off,
pull out
yeah.
my sword.
Ilona takes off in that
That
direction.
action of summoning the
Yeah.
scimitar, that's out.
Yeah. She has battle axes already out. She just grips it with both hands and hauls ass across the sand toward that. Because she's been listening to that since they were on the water.
Uh-huh.
Shit.
Yeah, I'll follow. I am faster than everybody.
Of
Yeah.
course you are, because somehow you made the most broken bard in the world.
Yeah.
That's the monk.
I'm in full plate!
This is why you shouldn't wear armor. You gotta use
just
your
got, like,
natural feet.
Padded
Right.
coveralls that we're gonna call like leather, and just this,
I like
this
how he
ghostly
thinks-
blue scimitar with tentacles wrapping around the hilt and into my hand. It's like, do
like how
not
he
look.
thinks that-
One of these things don't match the others.
I like how John thinks that shoes are armor.
Yeah, they're armor for your
Yeah.
feet, man.
Regular shoes are armor.
Thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I don't like
whenever
your
we-
feet running gesture, by the way, Cody. It's very uncomfortable. I don't know
Whenever-
why.
Whenever we take a step out of this house, do we see something in the distance having crashed, or do we just know the direction from which the sound came?
Make perception. No. Yeah, perception. At disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
It's dark.
I will
That's
make
fair.
a flat perception because it gives.
Wait, is my
eye patch
daylight
gives me
gone, or did we
advantage.
just go that far?
You're out of it.
We're
Okay,
going.
thank you. Just making sure.
18.
Thank you.
Oh God.
10.
Oh, at disadvantage.
18,
Yeah.
10, 5, 30,
30,
50.
No, 18, only 7.
30.
At disadvantage?
No, because my eye patch gives me advantage, so it was a flat roll
Oh
of 18
my
plus 12.
God. Of course it
Sees
was.
all, knows
So it's
all,
disadvantage.
man.
If it was flat, it would have been a 60. You guys didn't know that Cody's actually an elder god.
Yes, I did.
Real fast. After this bit.
Elder sign summoned him.
Oh, now I
He's
know
the only
why.
one of you guys that hasn't interacted with the sign. Methinks.
No,
No,
I'm good. I don't need it.
Yeah, you guys, you're running. You're having that trouble of running on the beach, and it's getting like the sand's a little deeper, so you're not moving as fast as you'd like to,
Sure.
and that's getting frustrating. But my monk is just, man, you are just, you move
It's
like a
that
fox in
scene
his
where
clothes.
Legolas is on top of the snow and everyone
Yeah,
else is
on top of
just.
the snow.
Everyone's
You
fucking
guys-
glaring at him
Son
like,
of
waiting.
what the
bitch.
shit?
So he is Legolasing, and what his elf eyes see is the oil slick
Spinning on the
is essentially y'all's horizon. So it is moving ever past where you guys can actually perceive. About 100 feet maybe in
Yeah.
front of you guys at this point are Norn. 5 are the wreck of 5 like single seat airplanes.
Okay. Are they currently like ablaze, or do we think I can run over there and see
Or is
if
it
there's
old?
anybody in the cockpits?
They are not ablaze.
I'm going to run to the nearest one and try to scramble up to see if there's anybody to pull out.
I'll go to
does
the
that
second
work?
one because I have established I go to the second one.
I'm just gonna call out.
Damn it! I did the
Is
first one on
anybody
the
there?
left.
Oxenfree. So apologies.
I'm
for not-
looking.
Y'all good?
I'm genuinely looking if any of them are currently smoking, or if I can tell which one was the sputter. Hey, nope. Question. Different question because Bermuda Triangle. Are they all the same plane?
Oh shit!
Are they all identical? Are they all the same plane?
Like the exact same, just 5 copies.
Like the same tail
Like,
number.
like, is it stuck in a loop and it keeps crashing here over and over again?
Oh, okay. Everybody make investigation checks because at this point you've
Yeah.
made it. Everyone except for Kyle,
24.
who is keeping a cautious distance, but you can
Yeah.
still make an investigation check.
Investigation is 10.
15.
I misrolled the.
Okay, 10, 15,
24.
17.
17, and 4.
24.
There we
Okay.
go.
Jesus, you think that there's a plane in front of you?
There's a plane? What makes that sound?
Apologize.
I did just
This
have.
doesn't make.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
If we are getting close enough to like be climbing on and investigating and
Yeah.
checking, I'm. Does it feel like the engines are warm and or hot that they have been running in any recent amount of time?
As you all get there, you smell smoke and salt water and gasoline. I don't understand.
Not great. Not so great.
I don't
How,
understand.
what is the math? They're not fucking. They're not fucking.
They're not-
I hope not. They're
God.
planes.
These is not planes.
I will
Planes
say
are
with their
not
24,
fucking.
that you can establish they are not fucking.
They are not fucking.
It's really all
it's
count
the,
wanted to know anyways.
for anybody that rolled low, it's the is this a pigeon? Me
Yeah.
Yeah.
at the
Yeah,
planes.
yep.
Is this a fucking?
I've literally never seen the original without text over it. I didn't know that pigeon was originally what he was asking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Never seen it, the original ever.
You know that, yeah.
I've never seen. Oh, your
Legit,
spook
what
jug
is
looks
that?
so good.
Jug.
Your spook jug looks so good.
Nice.
So proud. Yeah, legitimately, I've only ever seen. It's like I don't know what that one with the 4 people with Jennifer Aniston
Law.
is about. I don't know what that original one is, right? With the 4 panels, and it usually ends in the kid being like, "You guys are getting this thing that
Oh,
like-
Joneses.
you're getting
Meet the
paid."
Joneses.
Okay, it's like I've never seen. I don't know the original quotes or anything. I just know the meme
That was
format.
pretty funny. It had some good moments in that movie.
Sure,
It had good moments.
we're having a spooky time. I love it.
Yes,
I'm not entirely sure what the math on this one is, and it's honestly bothering me. So,
I tend to ignore the math
Um,
because it's stupid.
okay. Yeah, they're not single seaters. So you get there. This is what you all are smelling. You don't see smoke. You don't. There is
Okay.
no fire. They have crashed in different positions, so they aren't all nosedive. Like the first one is Sway that you
Yeah.
walk up to. Cody, the second one is sort of just on its side with the broken wing. The one of them seems to have landed, but the tail is just snapped in half and sort of sitting behind it. And the other 2 look like they crashed into each other and then just sort of like tumbled and landed. So they're a little bit more involved structurally. They are fucking.
Those 2.
Not my
Oh,
choice. It seems like
There
though.
Those 2 are fucking. I had to get up to 1 to see that one.
Even
That's what the
my
24
visions-
gotcha.
Yeah.
What you call an act of God?
So that's what you see.
Are these planes like Shoshana, like from Bob's Burgers, or are they more like double
Dog
propeller,
fighters.
like bomber 1950s style?
Make a history check.
Can we safely, as most of us I think are assuming, figure out whether or not Amelia Earhart
Are
Say
these-
that again, whether Amelia Earhart what?
I said, can we assume based on the age that Amelia Earhart is in one of these? Because I think all of us were thinking it at some point or other.
Make a history check.
Okay.
I got a 14.
No, I was thinking the same thing you were, that these are all the same plane.
That's right. That's what I was thinking, because they're all crashing in the
Okay.
same spot. If not, there's some other reason why they're all crashing in the same spot, and I would like to investigate. Oh my god, I actually rolled 17.
Okay.
14.
So why would you?
Natural one.
Oh, baby boy, no.
14.
Right.
Whoa.
12. They are different planes, but they are the same make.
Okay.
They have. Okay, this is the best picture I
Are there
got.
17 of them?
Excuse me?
Are there 17 of them?
The number, the scratch mark, 17.
The scratch marks the 17. I was
Oh.
like,
That,
No. No. There's 5 of them.
So we're missing 12, is what
we're
I'm
missing
hearing.
12 planes left.
And now you know what we're doing for the rest of the night.
got it.
I spy.
There's not 8 rooms. There's 1 room and 7 rooms. 17.
There are, let me, fuck. No, don't let me do that. Don't let me. Don't let me.
Listen, we're not here to kink shame. If you need to, that's really
Make me do math.
In
no.
the ones that have, you can see the chassis.
Mhm.
There are faded. One of them has a very, very faded pinup girl
Nope. Sliding back down the plane.
on the side. One of them has for some weird reason, like a very early and clearly kind of like a knockoff Bugs Bunny smoking a cigar.
Okay.
Mm.
All of them just outside the cockpit have like tally marks of
Yeah.
like they look like dropped bombs. That's about what you're seeing.
Boss is definitely time travel. Nope. Mm-mm.
Do any of them have 17 tally marks on it?
Yeah. Maybe that just echoes. The place just keeps the sound of the tragedy.
Is it possible that it is if sound and the image get lost and separated from each other?
I mean, possible?
Or it takes us longer to cross here than we thought. Those did happen when we heard them, and it took us a year to walk here. Maybe they aren't lost, they are stuck.
Oh, not the fucking fairies too. Oh.
This beach is one giant fairy circle.
Oh,
It's just round.
very
Like,
It's been rumored that
Rockstar.
he's used fairies before.
Calvin,
Meg is like,
you-
can I?
Calvin,
Just making
you
sure that
climbed
he's-
up. You climbed up towards the cockpit, right?
Yeah.
Did you see any bodies, skeleton, teeth? I don't know.
DM, did I?
There are no skeletons.
That would have
They're
been a big
Just
tip.
piles of teeth.
It's just nothing but teeth.
The
man.
spines again for some reason.
The fish were piloting.
Like, fish were, that was about to say, these fish were driving the skeletons.
Let me ask you, what would be worse?
Motherfucking fish.
The fish people.
You guys find the fish in the water that don't have them.
Oh God.
I will shut this entire stream down. I will walk out there and turn off Cody's computer.
Honestly,
I will
I would
just-
too at that point. That's cursed. Yeah, there's no skeletons, no teeth. But you do find, you find a jumpsuit, like a brownish beigeish jumpsuit. That's sort of
In a seated position.
no, it's in because the cockpits are sort of big enough that they can like two-seat. And we'll talk about this after. It's very weird. Sort of like it's in the like they got out of the seat and were in the bottom. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. The suit is it's the suit's big enough to fit like a grown ass adult.
Yeah.
However, the body that's inside it is emaciated. The skin is clinging to bone, and not completely jerky, but very very like salt worn.
You get mummified in the cockpit?
It doesn't seem to have been.
Okay.
Dry aged.
Yeah.
No. But they do look hungry.
Fair. Okay. Oh, that's even worse than being.
And as you,
Hungry
Dead.
enough to like bite. At?
because I don't think I'm really describing this correctly. As you look and you see this, the eyes, huge, look at you.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
As you should.
It's a 26 to hit.
Okay. What does it look like when you shoot off?
It looks like I'm shooting a like shadowy fire hose for an Eldritch Blast because it's a ray. So it's liquid-esque, but it's ethereal.
Is it fingers or palm? Like, where's it coming from on you?
Oh, I was going to for my palm.
Okay. You
Kamehameha style.
you Kamehameha this man. He moves in his own sort of like personal sphere, or like a dance sphere, not an actual sphere. He seems it looks like he's moving in slow motion. Everything's very. He holds his hand up. You see another elder sign carved with one of the viper spines in the middle. Your Eldritch Blast hits the spine, it vibrates, and you all hear this sound that almost sounds like a theremin playing. And then the spine shatters, and in front of his hand, it like explodes and stops.
Oh.
And then something seems to just whisk it away. The wound in the middle starts to not like splurt blood. but
Yeah.
it's gonna heat. The hand just drops. He looks at you, and his voice is cracked and tired. And he says, 17.
Yeah, I know. 17. Does this guy look like if I fed and watered him back to health, or is he gone?
I'll feed him and water him and take him out
Take
for
him out for
walkies.
walks.
I just. If I provided him with sustenance, is this a person that I could bring back to health?
Maybe.
Yeah, 17. What else though?
17.
17.
I would like to attempt to I don't have to know. Do I have to know for cleansing touch what the spell is that's on someone? Cody?
I don't know.
think so.
I don't.
Yeah, it says beginning of what you can use your action to end one spell on yourself or one willing creature that you touch.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
No, I can't, or
You
no,
don't
I
have to know.
can. I don't have to know. Then I'm going to attempt to reach out and touch this man and use cleansing touch. See if it fixes anything that's happened.
I'm gonna reach for a bottle of water from my bag and try it the old-fashioned way.
Okay.
We both have our methods. It's fine.
You reach out. He kind of starts a little bit. This is clearly more social interaction than he's had in a while.
Yeah.
We as quarantine babies understand that.
Yes, we do. I still panic when
True.
when someone touches me now.
He's a little overstimulated right now.
Yeah.
When you cast this, what does it look like?
It's a touch based thing. So she it's when she reaches out and presses palm to body. It starts in the palm of her hand as this pool of rose gold that leaks out from underneath and follows the natural veins or tracks of where someone's blood should be, whether it's there or not. Imagine, how the blue light spreads in Atlantis. It's that. It's just rose gold.
That's what it usually is whenever
Yeah.
you do this. Rose gold is
Is my color. Yeah.
Here, it's not.
Oh, I hate this.
Mm.
Touch him, and it's at first it's very just like a bright white,
Mhm.
and then peeking out from in your palm in the deeper space is this deep purple. But
She
that-
starts muttering to herself in Russian. Just,
Kind of like my shadowy purple liquid. Same vibe.
Purple.
It's an
liquid.
Eldritch Blast.
yeah.
Oh. Maybe. You
She got that.
Yeah, you touch him. It sort of rushes through him. He bolts up, right? Like he sits up. Pupils huge, like he just got jolted, and he takes a couple of breaths, and he gets up, leans over the side of the plane, and vomits sand.
Oh
That's
no.
not normal.
No. He's dry.
He and coughs, stops, turns, looks back at you, sort of slumps back in the position that he was, but it's less rigid and more just tired. Oh,
I'm gonna hand him that water.
thank you, ma'am. Oh,
So 17?
17.
Does that number mean anything to you? You said it was 2017. What? That's crazy talk. You know what year it is, right?
Yeah. It's 1945.
Good job. Good job. Here, drink this water.
He doesn't even, honestly, he doesn't even look at the fucking bottle. Like, what the fuck?
We could be poisoning him. He's just
Either
drinking.
water or
Yep.
vodka, and he's happy and he's fine.
What happened? Why'd you get? Did you get shot down?
No,
Does it look like a transit plane or does it look like a fighter plane?
fire. Um, yeah. No, no.
Okay.
We were. I don't know.
All right. It's natural to have a little bit of confusion. Now, granted, this is old man face now at this point. If he started waking up, it's old man face. I don't trust this motherfucker. It's okay. Just drink this water. It's natural. Have a little confusion. It looks like you were down somehow. Or take care of you first. Drink some water. It'll come back to you.
It's training flight. New kids.
It's always the youngins.
Must have been a storm. Got all all oily, and we lost radios, and then each other, and
The instruments started going haywire too.
yeah.
Yeah.
How do y'all? Same happen to you?
Yeah. Navigation's a bitch here. Anything to do with compass navigation, the magnetics are off or something.
Oh. Oh.
But we're here on some behind the lines business. So
Oh.
trying to blend in. That's why we look a little different. But once you stay here, stay safe. Okay?
Right. I don't know where the boys are. I haven't
Whoop.
seen them.
We'll find them. How many's with you?
Me and 13.
Okay. So counting you, you're lucky number 14. We'll take care of the rest. Got any supervisors with you? You got any lieutenants?
Yeah, but I'm me.
Okay. Well, when I get back, you're going to be in charge when we get everybody else back. So drink that water and need you to take care of yourself. Anything we need to know before we go?
17.
Okay. 17.
Make inside check.
I was about to ask you if I could, do something, but
Natural 20 plus
good
0
God, yeah.
is a 20.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I'm gonna make
Else?
a.
No?
It's not gonna matter as much as his, but
I'm at the other plane, so
yeah.
Okay.
I am still on the beach.
A 6.
You're the only one
I
smart.
A natural 20.
Yeah.
That time he wasn't entirely sure about 17.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll
Second.
start with the other 13.
Second plane. You unfortunately do not find a body
no,
or a friend.
I got a rock.
Just teeth.
You did get a rock. I'm so sorry.
He's petrified.
But you also don't get teeth.
Oh, good.
That's a plus.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
win some, lose some.
Win some, lose some. You. Make a driving check.
Okay.
This one I'll do. So I'll do proficiency plus intelligence or wisdom.
Proficiency plus intelligence or wisdom. Wisdom is a better one for me if you do not mind. I will take that. So that's going to be a +7 on this.
Right, so 54. Somehow.
Triple advantage.
14.
14.
Mhm.
It's an older code, but it checks out. You have the maybe the wherewithal to check the compass, like check the
Instruments for the
instruments.
flying.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I can't. The radios, the equipment.
Mhm.
the dials, the circle
spinny bits, the
anything
spinny
but
bits.
instruments. And it gives you last heading.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Oh, come on now. Come on now.
Strawberry
I hate you
water,
so much.
17.
25 north.
Hmm.
You don't have to write this down. I have this. So
Okay.
just say,
Went
Megan, what the
into-
fuck were those
And
numbers?
also, I got you.
Yeah,
okay,
let's do
it's
it.
25 north
Okay.
and 71 west.
Oh.
Do I know those coordinates?
Yeah.
Where in the world is Carmen San Diego?
It's exactly where you are. Those
Oh,
were
that's
the
here. Okay, great.
They were heading
coordinates that were
into
given by
it.
the museum.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Oh, that bitch.
The museum is Cthulhu.
Read
I
all
knew
the
it.
books. That's all
It's
we
It's
got.
him.
So
It's
Museum.
the guy who sent us here. The guy who
Museum
sent
we
us
made
here.
along the way.
it's the cultists we made along the way.
Okay. Yeah, I'll jot that down. And with no other, I'm gonna head out of here, unless there is something that seems important to take, and/or valuable to take.
No, there's not. I mean, there's
I'm fine with no.
yeah, there's a pack of Lucky Strikes. There's a really good Zippo.
Oh, I'll grab that.
Gotta grab that.
Ooh, Zippo.
It's a wartime Zippo, man. If we get back to our time, when we invariably survive all of this, it's gonna be worth some money on
the
eBay.
mission.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be years later where you finally find it because he'll
It's
forget.
pristine condition.
Yeah.
Checks out. It's
I'll hop out of my plane and check on the other the rest of the team.
Do I think this guy has got anything else besides kind of just, yeah, like any other useful information, or I think he just needs to recover and or die?
Yeah, he's shell shocked for lack of a better,
Okay.
and he's not. Yeah, man's not
I'm just
here.
going to try to give him the best direction to just stay here and wait until his men return.
He is not arguing with you, nor does he look like he's trying to do much else. Kyle, make me a wisdom save.
No. Okay.
Cody, did you see the request to turn
16.
your own volume up a little bit?
I'm so
In
sorry,
chat.
I did not.
They've
Yes,
been asking. Yeah, you were a smidge lower than you were at start of show for some reason.
I had backed away from the mic. That
How dare you?
I apologize. Thank you for.
You think
for
you can
the
just
update.
move and get comfortable? The fuck you think this is?
Do you have
Honestly.
microphone control? Yes.
What'd you say? 16?
A 16.
Oh, it's not 17. Sorry.
It's not.
You see something out of the corner of your eye. By the time you move, it's gone.
Hold on. Evens, I'm a stupid white person in a horror movie. Odds, I am smart.
Grab the banana, go upstairs.
Roll for competency.
I
Roll
rolled
for
a
competency.
6.
Ooh.
So I am gonna take at least a couple of steps that way
There's
to
no
see if
trees
I
here.
can
There's-
to see if I can see anything. I don't want to. I don't want to go so far away that I purposefully cannot see my allies. But obviously, weird shit happens, and I don't want to be like metagaming. I never leave where my allies are. So, I take a couple of steps in that direction.
Absolutely, and I actually think this is maybe a beautiful moment for this to happen.
I've given you a
Everybody
gift.
else, go ahead and make me a wisdom save too.
Oh no. 22.
I don't think Pixie passed.
Right. 13.
11.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a +8 on wisdom saves. I rolled a 3.
I thought I had advantage, and I do not.
All right. Let's start with Matthew since he got this little ball rolling. Matt, you take Kyle, you take a few steps towards what you think you saw.
Yeah.
And on the third step, like the hallway, the room of requirement in the Matrix, this new location comes rushing at you, and you are slammed into a study. It's warm,
Books.
old wood, old stone, not the stone from here. Calm down. There's tapestries on the
many
wall. It's a smallish place. And it's circular.
Okay.
You see like a trap door of wood on the floor that's sort of there's a rug, a beautiful rug on the floor that's been flipped back so that you can see the trap door.
Okay.
The wall is lined completely up with books. There's a very long ladder. I'm losing words, guys. It's phenomenal. It's on wheels and goes around. There's a there's not. There's just little light sources all over, but they're not fire and they're not electric. It's just but there's these orbs that glow in different colors.
Okay.
A giant chair and a couple of tables. One with food, one with paper and notebooks open. In true Matrix style, the chair, very large, is turned and facing you. Sitting in the chair is the best way to describe him would be late stage Odin.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So no armor, gray, very simple, almost robe type accoutrement. Long beard, gray hair. And he sits and he looks at you. He tilts. Kyle.
Do I recognize this person?
Make a history check.
Dad, is that you? Oh, that was out of the box.
Short skirt and a long.
An 8.
No.
Okay. Yeah, listen, man. Kyle has had to fake his way through social interactions before. Yeah. As I got slammed in here, and was taking in the room, is there a door behind me, or is the only entrance/exit from this room is the trapdoor open or is it closed?
At the moment, it is closed.
Got it. Thank you.
Tower.
Yeah. I apologies. I'm terrible with names. Great with faces. Terrible with names. Can you remind me? It's on the tip of my tongue. I'm so sorry. I know that's rude to ask somebody's name, but can you?
He tilts his head the other way. Kyle. What a stupid fucking name.
Yeah, well, I didn't choose it, so.
The number is immaterial, but I'm a great of yours.
17 grades.
Oh. Oh, okay. Sure. If you don't mind me asking, how are you still around?
Well, hold on, I have to find the quote.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Hold on.
I'm just imagining like Muscle Merlin.
No. It's
No?
more Merlin. Like,
Okay.
that's why I'm like
Okay.
late stage Odin. It's
Mm.
got that like scraggly Scandinavian I eat fish and don't bathe feel, but he's not built.
He hasn't
Got it.
cast
Okay.
swole in a while.
Fair.
He has
Yeah.
It's a castle.
no. Um he says to you, that is not dead, which can eternal lie. And with strange eons, even death may die.
Cool. Cool. I love
He-
cryptic
he-
family members.
He leans forward a bit. You're my children, your predecessors.
Yeah.
Their blood wasn't strong enough. That's why they could only read about the magic. You don't have to read, do you? And he looks at like your tattoos in your finger.
No, never could. Well, I mean, I can read, but
Are you Kyle? Are you 19 and you never learned how to read?
yeah. No, I never really had to, but you know, this wasn't really a good
That's why
thing.
that's why you left school.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
You were bored.
Well, bored and couldn't do it the way that they wanted to, but same thing.
You don't know that he gets up. You don't know that he moves. All of a sudden, he's in front of you, and his
Oh.
fingers like he's tapping on your forehead. But it's not in a menacing way.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
No. This was too big for them. You don't make yourself small for mice.
Okay. Never mind. Yeah. Okay.
What? Ask?
No. Not important.
Was your daddy? Was he doing?
You. Unfortunately. Have to make sure he sleeps.
Okay. The tentacle.
Mm.
Okay. Is 17? Is that a thing?
He gets really close to you. It's a number.
Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Got it. Okay. Tentacle, sleep. 17 teeth. Got it. Okay. Where does that trap door lead to?
Look for the Cyclops, and he touches your forehead, and you're back on the beach.
Oh no. Okay, got it. Guys.
Now that was you.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
That was episode. Ilona,
Yes.
you get out of the, you jump out of the cockpit. You just fixed this man.
Yes,
Um,
I'm a god. I'm amazing. Look at me go.
Are you? Phenomenal.
I am.
The
Yes.
minute that your feet hit the sand, all around you shoots up this column of that white light. It's
Good.
blinding. You think like you squint, and, but like but you can see perfectly fine in it, and you look and see that some of the less plate mail pieces of your equipment are starting to burn, sizzle, and float away in
Good.
fire.
Excellent.
And as you look down at and see like inconsequential pieces of thing. It's not like, and you're.
No, I just
Like,
imagine.
it's just
I just
this little stuff
imagine
that
that this is the transition, despite her wearing glasses and all of these things. That this is her transition into, impractical female armor,
Yeah.
where just the
chainmail
tits
bikini
and
going
crotch
on.
are covered.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
like,
she's got pasties and a thong.
yeah, she's
It's
the important
hard to
bits are
walk in that.
covered.
Is what disadvantage on stealth. Like
She's
Yeah.
still in Kevlar. It's fine.
Yeah.
But you look down and you realize that, and even your skin, it's that radiant, beautiful purple that you saw seeping earlier. And as you understand that you are purple and glowing, you realize that you can't necessarily see where the purple light and the white light stops. You know that there's a delineation, but they are both one and the same. And as you have that understanding, in your mind, you have another understanding.
Mm.
That you have to find a working ship. You have to find a way to get off the beach, and you know that that's possible. You don't know how, but you know that it's possible.
Am I still in this weird Sailor Moon transition phase?
Yeah, if there's anything you want to do, it.
Yeah, she has an instinctual desire to play with the power that has been temporarily given her, and she has a slight suspicion that it might be stronger than her normal shit. So
You're gonna read the book. Is what she's gonna do. She's gonna read that book.
She is going to, while in this phase, then she's gonna cast Locate Object and see if A, her magic is stronger for some reason, or B, if it just happens to work in her favor right now. She's like, okay, great, done.
I want you to say
Finding a ship.
Eldritch Blast. See what happens.
With locate objects. How?
Yes.
What's the range?
Within 30 feet. Oh, no. Oh, sorry. That is as long as I've seen it up close. No, within 1,000 feet. Within
What?
1,000 feet. So
Are
I'm
you
looking
for
for.
the sign, or are you looking
No,
for the
I am
dog
now
tag?
looking for this. No, the spell which can locate the nearest object of a particular kind. So I am now looking for working ship.
Ah,
So specifically, I will. Yeah.
you definitely find it within 1,000 feet. You get a very strong pull, and as you sort of like, you feel this, you see this like, you see this like almost a string of purple just shoot out from your sternum, and then you see a white sort of beacon blink, maybe about 500 feet in the distance.
In the sand or in the water?
You don't know.
Like, is it on the-
It's
can't
past the
tell.
oil slick, so you're not sure.
Past the
but
oil
you can
slick.
see it.
How far away is it? You said 500 feet from me. Math. Hold on.
How many dashes is that?
No, well, listen. Then I have to break something down math-wise. Hold on, let me math. Okay. I'm going to, start moving toward it, because it would take my daylight is a 60-foot radius and a 60-foot range away from me, which means it would take 4 of those. So if I get 60 feet closer twice, then I should be able to cast it out there to have it illuminate on the ship.
You take a step out. You take a step for it. The column of light is gone.
God damn it.
However, somehow you can still see the purple and the
And the
blinking.
blink. Okay.
So you still have a path.
Guys, I've found us a ship.
Cody,
Yeah.
yours is very different.
All right.
you walk back towards everybody with your Zippo.
Yeah.
Um,
Do tricks.
Mhm.
the sand feels good between your toes.
Mm.
It's a nice, and for a moment you have that, you just gotta stop and be thankful for the thing when you have them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all gonna come out with trauma. He's gonna be like, "Look, guys, I got this really cool lighter." Like,
As that happens, you
Shaw.
start to hear very soothing waves rolling and crashing against a beach.
Yeah.
Good vibes only.
You look, and maybe 30 feet from you is a beach line with the ocean. You look, the oil slick is just sort of dissolving into a really beautiful coral and pink. Maybe it's dawn, maybe it's sunset, who knows?
Oil
But the
slick's
sun's
really
not
nice
high,
this
it's
time of
not
year.
bright in your eye. It's beautiful. There's a nice breeze. It's not too cold. You can hear gulls cawing somewhere, crying. And as this scene sort of washes over and you have this moment of just real white noise machine zen, you realize there's a figure standing next to you. It's a man in like drawstring khakis that are rolled up about mid calf.
Yeah.
And he's ankle, like the wet sand is sticking to his bare feet. He's got a Hawaiian shirt that's open, and it's that tan old man chest where it's like got a little bit of gray hair, but he looks like he maybe could lift something if he needed to, but nothing is defined. He's
Yeah.
just, living his best life, but that is tan skin.
Mhm.
He's got a lot of bracelets for some reason, and a puka shell necklace.
kill him.
It's me if I ever lived on the beach for like 20
Face
years.
is a little hard to pin down.
Mhm.
You get it's like trying to remember someone's face from a dream.
Okay.
But he's looking out over the water, and you can't really make out his face, but you know that he's smiling, or vibing at least.
Yeah.
Takes a breath.
How's it going?
It's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That it is.
I always like this view.
Yeah. Oil slick's nice this time of year.
It really does. It really does.
You want to
He
jam?
kind of reaches out and like lightly punches your arm a bit. And
Yeah.
you're doing good, kid.
Thanks. You want
Yeah.
to jam? I'll pull my
Oh.
guitar around.
I love it when you play.
Yeah.
I really do. Save it for them. They're gonna need a little bit more.
All right.
All right. Hey, you take care. All right.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah. Oh, and hey. What happens to a number if you look at it in the water?
It's a reflection. Flip around.
And you sort of come out of.
Yeah.
All right.
Right?
It's a Dockmaster.
Oh God!
It's the Dockmaster.
It's the Dockmaster. Hey, hey, man.
Hey,
Hey, man.
what's up, bro?
What's up?
Yeah, we're just chilling.
I'm real proud of you.
You
I
know?
love this view.
Cal,
Yeah.
you're in Mask of Many Faces. right? You were old man for the lieutenant?
for the lieutenant, yeah.
Okay. Have you dropped it?
Yeah, I would have dropped it after I slid down. He's not going
Okay.
anywhere.
What does it feel like when you shift? Like, is it just
Kind
an
of-
illusion? Does your skin actually mold?
No, it
Just aging?
it's a little mix of both. My face, like I felt my face before with the Mask of Many Faces illusion, and somebody else feels it. It feels as it should, but for me, it feels kind of featureless, and then it itches, and it goes back to a more solid form or my form. So in between, it itches.
You drop it and you feel like that release, but it doesn't stop. You almost feel like the skin is pulling off of your skull, and it all of your muscles start to as well. Every bit of you feels like it's melting, and you just sort of drop through the sand.
Finally.
When the feeling of sand is gone, there is nothing. There's void. You can't see anything. You're floating in nothingness. We want to?
I'm gonna see if I can move in any way. Like if I can swim or walk or
Swim is
mentally
exactly
just
what you can
project.
do. You move and it doesn't feel, because Megan has a lot of, I know what it's like when you're moving in zero gravity. It doesn't feel like you're pushing against nothing. It feels like you're pushing against water.
Okay.
You start to swim.
Do I see any lights or anything, any point of direction?
No direction.
Do I feel anything?
No, and that's unnerving. Eventually you start to, like, you're really focusing to see if you can see something.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's like starlight. There's just little flecks of gold.
Is that the only bit of light and everything else is void?
It's not even lights. Like, it's just you are acknowledging, okay.
That those things are there.
Yes, I know there has to be light for you to see. We had this conversation. So yes. Yeah.
No, I just meant like see if I can see any definition.
You don't know it's a cube.
I don't know it's a cube. I'm gonna start swimming towards any sign of that starlight, just to get closer. See if it gets closer.
You feel in your brain a rumble that you know is laughter.
Sword's gonna come out. Sword's going to try to come out.
Sword comes out.
Okay.
You don't hear a voice. You don't acknowledge a voice. Words form in your mind, but there's no real sound. And what you acknowledge in your brain, regardless of all your shielding shit,
Mm-hmm. I knew that probably wasn't going to work when it really needed to on a big dude.
you think you can use my gifts against me, boy?
I'm going to Eldritch Blast in any direction towards one of the lights.
Absolutely.
It was an 18 for a second, then it was a 2 for a total of 12.
You reach your hand out, that greenish purple? No, purple.
Yeah, like purple shadowy.
Yeah, that purple energy gathers, and you look at it for a moment before you send it out. It's not purple. It's that gold. Make a wisdom save.
23.
23?
Mm-hmm.
The void starts to swirl like smoke, like a storm, a hurricane, a tempest, and almost drain around you like water in an hourglass. I know that's not how hourglasses work, but shut up.
But it should be.
And maybe it's in like one of those leader things we make it.
Yeah.
There it is. Like a third grade science fair experiment. The gold stays, and the gold pieces start to fly and find each other, and as they do, they collect, they get bigger and bigger and bigger, so they're not specks anymore. They're now like almost full orbs, and there's less and less and less and less of them, and suddenly there's two. And then forming around the two orbs
Mm-hmm.
is the unfathomable
Mm-hmm.
figure. It's very familiar to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's one you've been afraid of, one you've prayed to, when you've seen, but it's also not. It's a giant, colossal, humanoid, claws, tentacles writhing from the bottom of his face, their face. But the eyes are gold, like money, like sunlight, like honey, like all of the, you start having like this association with that color, and it's this like, I don't know, A24 movie flash of images
Yeah.
of things that you've enjoyed in your life. Yellow gingham that the girl that gave you your first kiss was wearing. Yellow like tennis, which was this game you used to play, but like you were playing tennis with your best friend, and it was like your best memory with it's these colors, and it's these eyes. It's something, for lack of a better word, dare we say benevolent, staring at you.
No takesies backsies, right?
You feel the laugh again, but it's more of a chuckle.
Mm-hmm.
And you understand words. Lock away. It needs to float.
Okay.
You say okay. You are back.
I should have told him to go back to sleep. All right.
So, you guys have a little chat for a moment. I'll be right back.
So we all essentially got different pieces of the solution puzzle, it feels like. Right?
So
Lock it up, stop it from leaving, find a ship,
it
make sure
has
it
to-
floats.
lock it up. It has to float.
Yeah,
Find a ship. That's our way out.
got it. Fly in the Cyclops, number slip in the water, find a boat, it needs to float. Lock it up was the other one.
And then
Okay.
if you
You
mention
Matthew,
that,
note taker.
Yeah,
I
so
found the boat.
71, I guess, is the flip number.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Do any of, well, she's not there, we don't know. We found the ship.
71 is. Sorry, go ahead, Pixie.
I found the ship.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Did you guys all also see your great grandparents?
I found what gives me my awesomeness.
I was
That's fucked
alone.
up. Okay.
Yeah, he's.
I had nobody.
Oh.
Just a
I should investigate that in myself a little bit. I feel like
Your power is from within.
my powers from I don't know, but it's very strange.
coming up the beach, super chill.
Yeah.
Of course.
That would have been so
Of
much
course.
better.
Mm.
So much better.
Oh no,
He's back.
he was so chill he vanished.
Sorry, I had to reset.
Because
the
those good
camera.
vibes couldn't last in
Couldn't
this place
handle.
any longer.
Nope. So we think 71.
Or IL. That is true.
Mhm.
Well, 71 is part of the latitude and longitude for the Bermuda Triangle, which is the
okay. Yeah,
what Cody would.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that.
So if it's not 17, it's 71. That's at least some sort of tie with at least the area.
Yeah.
Maybe to get out, we need to travel in the. So if it's 71 north,
Put that behind us, yeah.
It was 71 west.
71 west, 25 north.
North.
Maybe if we flip those,
To 52 south and 17 east.
east.
Sure.
Take us a little further out to sea, in theory, but
Yeah, but getting us out of this, and then we circumnavigate it.
yeah, maybe.
What do we think is the Cyclops?
So
You know what the Cyclops is.
Oh.
That's the name of the ship you were sent here to get.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Gotcha.
It's been a minute.
Okay.
I know.
Yes,
That's the only
yes.
reason I was like, I'm sorry if I.
No.
ruined that.
Nope,
It's been
you're
2
good.
weeks.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, gotcha. So we need to find the
That
Cyclops.
would have pinged.
Yep.
Nope, you're
Okay.
All right.
Oh, the Cyclops needs to float.
Sway wants to know if Calvin would put similar things together with literature of Cthulhu.
Like what?
That this might be the placid island of ignorance, and that we should not stray too far. But if he's going to tell me the eternal deadline, that means I would think need to look for a city.
I don't know if unless we were like telling detailed accounts of what we all saw.
Yeah, that was
I
kind of
think Kyle would have just been like creepy
This is some weird
creepy
shit.
undead grandpa.
Her only thing is, I mean, Alona's was considerably straightforward. Find the ship. Look, there it is. Done. I figured it out. She's like, what was so hard? Like, it told you where to go, right? They all just told you what the fuck to do. Like, you had guides. Mine just, it's right out there.
So, like, oh, you say guides. It's more like gods who don't really care whether you live or die at the moment as long as you accomplish the task.
And the task is living, though, right?
Lock it up, make sure it floats. That could be to lock up the ship and make it airtight and make the boat float. Or it could be we have to find something else and lock it up and make sure it floats.
Well, let's start with step 1 and find the ship. We'll see what.
I found the ship. She's like, I found the
Yeah, but let's go
goddamn
to it so we
ship.
can see it,
Yeah,
other
we
than
get-
it's
we
in
gotta
that
get
direction
Great.
of the beacon. I can't
She
see.
starts leading. She's like, good fucking god. Like, she's just, that's all she has done is I found the ship.
None of you all can see the line, by the way.
Right.
But
Yeah, I
she
was
is
like, I
worried
can't
about
see what she's
vanishing
pointing
again.
at. Like, I found
It's
it.
fine, but like, I have a ship. Just stay behind me, and we'll find it. Let's go.
Okay.
And
What does
she
it look
would
like?
to. Don't know yet.
No.
The ship?
She's out there.
The ship, don't know yet. We
We
haven't
haven't
gotten
gotten
there.
there. That's why I was saying,
But
like, I have a ship.
away.
We don't know that.
But I said it. So I am going to lead us to the ship.
Okay.
And I follow with a jaunty tune.
What's the tune?
Oh.
You can't do that. I'm gonna ask you every time.
Yeah, no, I get that. What's good?
Fools in the sand.
Walking music. Some walk the line. There we go. Some Johnny Cash.
Nice.
Yeah. Punny.
Alona walks faster on principle.
I'm a Johnny Cash fan.
You're not gonna. You're
No.
not gonna outrun me. So.
No, I know.
No, that's pretty because you're mine. I want the law.
This is the real Eldritch horror.
The tempo's
It's
got to
that.
increase. I have nightmares of the song following me for years.
Yeah.
Just don't play Ring of Fire.
You walk. You walk. You talk. And within about 100 feet, you find the remains of the USS Cyclops, which is
Working, apparently.
Yep. It was a Proteus class collier from it disappeared in 1914.
Ilona has been, except for the moment of oh my god, I found the ship, just fucking listen to me, and the moment that freaked out Matthew of now it's getting good, where she suddenly looks excited when they were in the fog last time.
Yeah.
This is the most like unbridled passion of any kind you have seen from Ilona, where when she finds it and realizes what the ship is, it's not only, oh my god, I found it, it's, oh my god, I found it. I found it. We made a legitimate historical discovery. God, look, and she like grabs, if it's gonna be fucking Cody who's closest, just shakes him. Look what we found! Does anybody have a camera? We have to take pictures of ourselves in front of it for the museums.
Oddly enough, the Cyclops is not on the beach.
That's fine.
It is in water.
As soon as we can see it, quick selfie
Hey.
with it in the background, with all of us, and then we
Does-
go.
Yeah, does our phones work?
And they take pictures.
I know we didn't have service, but
Yeah, but
like,
the camera can save things.
does it turn on?
You take a
God.
picture and it's just fuzzy and pixelated.
I
That-
also did.
That's the time shit.
I did specifically mention that because we were trying to take, we weren't gonna be able to take a whole fucking ship back with us. That I had brought some analog cameras, essentially. So I am gonna snap a couple of photos. They will not come out, and that's fine.
God damn it.
But
If we get off the island, we will find
but
out.
I'm
that they
yeah,
don't.
but I am doing it, and I will get them developed later. And it will not come out, and it's fine.
Cool.
Okay.
All right,
So that's the ship that you're pointing towards, Ilona?
That ship right there. That's the ship that is tugging at the thing and had the magic and the sparks and the purple, and it's right there.
I like it. Does anybody know how to drive that? Because I don't.
I'll figure it out.
Did any of our instructions
Let's
say
check.
drive it? It said it had to float. We lock it up. We flip things. I feel like the rest of it's going to take care of itself. Let's go.
All right. How far? It's 100 feet out in the
You're
water.
there.
Oh, we're at the
No,
boat.
how far into
You
the
guys have
water
been
is it?
walking this whole time.
Okay.
Right.
How far out on the water is it?
You can swim like maybe, I don't know, maybe like 60 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So close enough for us to swim.
Close enough for you to swim.
Okay.
Yeah, it just gets real deep, real fast off this
That's fine. Yeah.
huge drop off.
Absolutely. Not a
I'm
problem.
good. Is there like a rope ladder on the side of the ship to climb up, or is there? Because there's no gangplank, so
Yeah, there's conveniently a way for you all to get on.
I like it. Because it's like I'm not swimming out there if there's nothing fucking hanging off the ship.
Climb the anchor.
Yeah,
I'm a monk. I
Honestly,
do.
yeah.
he's better than I am.
Yeah,
I would
he
have thought.
parkours up
Yeah.
and then throws rope down to you guys.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay,
Welcome
you are
aboard
on-
the Cyclops. Last seen in 19. And
7.
It's a weird year.
1987.
37?
As we go.
Head to the cockpit, I think.
Yeah, there. She's gonna go with it really fast. She's gonna grab Calvin. Be like, hey, your friend who doesn't care if we live or die.
Yeah.
If he had a type of buddy who liked to hang out with him, what would that type be classified as?
Type of buddy that like to hang out with
They
him?
like a Cthulhuian minion. Would they be, for mechanics' sake, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead?
No.
None of the above.
Aberrations?
It would be
God damn it.
aberrations. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't do
Monster,
that.
yes.
Speaking of which, I am casting, once we get on board, I am casting protection from evil and good on myself.
No, wise. I have other things I can do too. Just I didn't know if perhaps.
Me too. Sword comes out. Protection against good and evil.
Amazing. Okay.
Help.
All right, cannot do that then. Dumb. Right.
Yeah, in
That's
a world
it.
of magic, they're not demons, they're not devils.
Oh, that's fine.
Definitely aberrations.
I still go with to the cockpit with
Okay.
Yeah.
John.
On our way, do we see a bunch of doors open or anything like that?
No, it doesn't. It's very Marie Celeste. Like, it doesn't look like this was. There was like an accident and people were getting the fuck out. It is, for all intents and purposes, a ghost ship. Doors are closed, but they're not locked. Everything, like, she's floating.
She be seaworthy, Captain.
You're the captain.
She be seaworthy myself.
So the whole thing about this island, a whole bunch of dead people's stuff, no dead people other than the guys in the cockpit, and I think there's some timey-wimey stuff going on there.
There's
There's
guy
no
in the
people.
cockpit.
Yeah, he's cool. Give him some water. He's gonna die. He's gonna die like in
Did
like
we
2
leave
minutes.
him there?
Yeah, I told him to stay right where the fuck he was.
Absolutely. We're
Yeah,
not
he ain't come
bringing
back and
that
bite
man
me in the
with us.
fucking ass. He can stay right there. I don't want some like I gotta save
I'm
my
gonna
people,
be
Lieutenant.
haunted by this
Mm-mm, no.
forever. Me as a player,
already
am
Sway's
not
gonna
gonna
sleep perfectly
tonight.
fine.
I'm not gonna sleep at all.
That motherfucker's not coming back for me in the middle of
I'm
the fucking
so
session.
sad now. Oh no.
He was a mummy. He was dry aged. It's fine.
Yeah, the Snickers ain't gonna fix that. So
I'm gonna need Megan to tell me real fast that he was gonna die anyway or betray us, or I'm not gonna sleep.
I thought that was the general like consensus was that you healed him enough to be mentally cognizant for
Okay,
a
thank
minute.
you. I just needed to make sure.
And he was the bottle of water isn't gonna Nestle ain't saving that life
To
today.
make sure. Okay. Cody
yeah,
knows
there's
I
no
would
bodies.
I would not be okay the rest of the night.
There's teeth. There's clothes. There's no bodies.
Yep.
There's no zombies, but there's no bodies.
So John and Ilona went towards cockpit. I would like to just kind of be around the main. I don't know parts of boat, but the main floor,
Like the deck?
the deck. Thank you. That was
Where you
the
see
word
the
that I
outside
couldn't-
where the sky ceiling is there?
Yeah. The deck. I just want to kind of walk around the deck and see what I can see.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I'll stay with Matthew. I'll stay with Kyle.
A stupid
Topside
fucking
lookout.
With Cal.
Stupid fucking name.
Those in the cockpit. I'm gonna post something. You guys will just tell everybody what it is anyway.
Duh.
It's an elder sign.
Okay, so it's an elder now. Okay. You.
There's a lot of them though.
That's not it. You everything's in order. The charts, everything's and the. You give them a little tap. The needles move. It's not like your Glockenspiel has sprung to life move, but there's a little bit of hope.
They're active, potentially.
They are seemingly active. You do see jotted down on a piece of paper something that's going to take an hour to load, apparently. This.
Oh.
Okay, it is a flipped version of the triangle, it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doritos.
Okay. Is that the inverse of the, can you tell if that's the inverse directions that we were talking about?
That can I? It does seem to indicate that.
Yeah, make an intelligence check.
Okay.
That'd be
Proficiency
17 days of
for
Earth's rotation.
Navigator's tools? Or no?
Can I real quick give you enhance ability, please? I'm gonna
Enhance that
cast.
ability.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Fox's Cunning on you. Target has advantage on intelligence. Is this an intelligence or wisdom check? Hold on.
Intelligence.
Yeah, then target has advantage on intelligence checks.
Cool. All right, just
May be useful.
straight intelligence. Okay.
Yeah, no, you can add your navigator's tools.
Oh, okay. So,
Sorry.
first one is an 18. Second one's a 10. We're gonna take the 18, and with proficiency +4 for 22.
2. 35. Whenever so the solid lines
Mm-hmm.
are that I mean automatically that's the triangle.
That's the triangle. Yeah.
Mhm.
right.
Yep.
The bottom of the dot
Yeah.
that is 2571.
Okay. The bottom of the dotted line is 2571. Huh. Okay.
Technically, it's 71.
71.
25.
Sorry.
Yeah, 71. Yeah.
71. Sorry.
Thanks for the raid, Rev. Hey.
Hey, Rav.
Thank you.
Hey, Rev. Thank you.
Nothing good is happening, but
Nothing good whatsoever.
everyone's still
Zero
alive.
good.
I saw Cthulhu. He was nice.
Listen.
Wow.
So we need to head south towards 71.
With the 22.
Mm-hmm.
So the image that you see
Mm-hmm.
kind of looks familiar.
Okay.
Is that the shape of the Elder Sign star? The two triangles? Is that? Yeah, it is. It 100% fucking is. That's
Hey,
brilliant.
very
That's
clever.
brilliant,
That's-
Meg.
Wow, that's really cool.
That I love. That's fantastic.
Missing
I did a
something in the
smart-
middle. Let's go
Um,
there.
I think
see
that's
what it
just what we
is.
were. I think we're on the island is on the middle.
Yeah.
I think.
Isn't that where
I
the lady
assume-
had the eyeball in the hand and the stab it?
She was the welcoming committee, right at the heart.
Yeah. All
Uh,
right.
she's the HOA.
Yeah. Get off my property.
And that's what should happen to all HOAs, frankly.
Accurate.
Yep.
Nope. Yep.
All right. So that's the sign. And I'm gonna open up the window. Is there a? Oh, wonder if there's a PA system. That feels like a bad idea.
There is not.
Okay, thank you.
This was too early. 1918.
Yeah.
That's when it disappeared. It wasn't even built in 18.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Would they have the megaphone thing that goes throughout the ship to the different? Okay.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's bells, sometimes it's like a megaphone.
It would have been bells.
Yeah. I'll
Creepy. Don't ring any bells.
Yeah, I'm not
Ding,
gonna.
ding, 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 ding.
I think that's gonna freak him out more than bring him over here. Okay.
Elder blast, elder blast.
So we gotta get
She's
the
no longer-
other line in. We gotta lock it up. We gotta sail that line. Walk the line, sail the line. Ilona, does it look like the ship will start or drive? Yeah.
Actually, you
So
need to go
it
down
looking
and
like-
check engines.
Engineering, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yep, mine just has like an ignition. You know what? Let's go down to engineering and check it out.
Cookies push the start.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's got an app on its phone. Just-
Yes. Okay. So the two that are on the deck.
yes.
What are you guys doing?
If I'm not seeing anything in the first couple minutes, I'm probably going to go ahead and start walking down. I just kind of want to make sure there wasn't anything following
perception
us. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm just kind of looking around the deck to see what I can find
Okay.
on this boat. If there is like any indication of
Again, Cal rolls like shit with a +10.
everything that
Or with
happened.
+5. I got a 9.
4.
Rolling
Yeah.
10s and 9s for perception all day.
It's dark. You guys, you
Good.
can't see past the ship really.
Yeah.
But there doesn't seem to be anything. Again, there's nothing left on deck. Nothing. Yeah, everything's stowed and honestly in good good condition, like it's put where it's supposed to be.
So Kyle, do you think they're dead yet, or do we go down there and find them, or do we stay up here and not die?
Oh God, I hope they're not dead yet. So okay, we think that this boat, or we know that this boat was theoretically carrying ammunitions, and that is like the main thing that we are here for. Other than our new thing that we're supposed to be doing. So if we don't, yeah, other than, I don't know, saving the world. So we don't see anything on the deck. They're probably alive, or they would have started screaming. Do we want to go try and see if we can find those munitions that are supposed to be here?
Find the payday.
Yeah, let's
I like it.
payday. Okay. And let's start going down towards storage.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys go full ghost ship.
See if we can find a weapons department. If we pass by them, I want to tell them where we're going.
Yeah, of
Kinda
course.
say,
I
like,
think
hey.
this is about the same time you guys are.
Okay.
We're all
Perfect.
headed down. Like in an orgy, we all go down together, and
We're all good captains here.
So if you guys want to go to storage together, or if you guys want to go split up still and check the engines, it's up to you guys.
We can check engines first. You guys.
Yeah, let's go
found-
engines, then go to Weps and see if there's
alright.
anything.
To the
So
engine.
we gotta get this thing
Do the
moving.
engines.
Wait, they meet up with us?
Yes.
Yeah.
One,
Sorry, I missed that.
We went downstairs for munitions and found you guys.
that's what
on
she
the
was
way.
saying. Is about this time is when we'd
got
be
it.
going down and you guys.
I
would be
got
going down.
distracted by the
We're all good captains
uncomfortable. Yeah, exactly.
What?
Yeah, I got distracted.
We're all good
anyway.
captains here. We all go down with the ship.
Yes, that was not a euphemism I was prepared for.
Aye.
With me? Come on, you guys.
We're all the pirates.
Listen.
Plundering the booty.
We're almost top, bro.
Okay.
Never.
So can I, while we are traveling downward as a group, apparently, I would like to please cast. Where the fuck is it?
Cast locate object, also known as where the fuck is it?
Yeah, that too. No, I had something. I had
Where did I put that? 5th level.
divine sense. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's
Until your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind. Now, I'm not trying to sense those types of creatures because I know that that's not necessarily what we're doing, but looking for things that are just evil is what I am doing.
Yeah, no.
Within 60 feet. So I will cast it as we walk, and then if I find nothing when we get down out of that 60-foot range,
ping
I'll
on the
probably cast
necklace?
it again. Does it ping on the necklace?
Does the necklace say good or evil on it?
it's
I'm
neutral.
still worried it's not protection.
It's neutral. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, fucking.
Yeah.
Checks.
Fucking Mercer. Make a make an intelligence check. If you have proficiency with ships or vehicles, go ahead and add that for the engines. Because I can't think what else.
Natural one. I am bad at this.
Ooh, 9, 10, 11, 12.
7.
3.
Great. 12 is enough to know that they're not waterlogged. They're working.
Okay.
You clear off a little bit of rust, a little bit of dust. But yeah, you look at them. You'll be able to. You're good.
Okay.
So we
Yeah.
get them started. I
get
imagine
'em
they're
started.
way down here.
Yeah, you're not gonna be making like top numbers even in this ship, but
Sure, but
you're good.
Way is always good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is that, okay, let's check payday, but are we locking something up besides the boat? Because the boat looks fine, looks locked up as far as that's concerned. But if we have to lock something else up,
uh,
But we
tell
know,
them about
we
the
know.
map.
Also,
and,
we know things about how ships work now that they didn't back then, perhaps we lock up every room just in case, because remember how the Titanic sank.
One room at a time.
Yep. So I say we check all the rooms, we lock all of them behind us just in case, and we keep ourselves tight in that cabin until we're out. If something goes wrong down here, if they ignite, if something is waiting to reveal itself like those fucking tentacles, make sure that they don't have an easy way to get between rooms.
The other part of that was make it float. It already floats.
We hope.
Well, I mean, it's floating.
But we don't know what's going to happen when we get out on the open water.
Fair.
So right now, I would say lock up every door behind us after we check them.
All right. Sounds
Okay.
good. Let's go look at the
Yeah.
weapons.
Not even gonna look. Yeah.
Yeah, not
I'm
checking,
just gonna
just locking
shut
the...
doors. Yeah, I'm
Alright.
just gonna shut
Excellent.
doors.
As
I don't
you
wanna find
six-step
something.
your way through this, or no?
He's like not
others-
searching too hard, doesn't want to find it.
Perception, not good. Investigation, real good.
Yeah, you guys find the munitions hold. Make intelligence checks for me
You got it.
with advantage because this
Nothing-
is y'all's bread and butter.
Natural 20
14.
for a 20. To be fair.
12, 14, 20.
Natural 20 on my second one. Yeah, for a
Natural 20.
22.
That checks
Okay.
that I wouldn't.
The thing
Finally
that
rolled
you-
something good.
The thing that you all pick up on is yes. So we've got it's all of it. It's what is it? 11,000 tons.
Yeah.
However, you guys know what steel looks like. This ain't steel. What you are looking at is 11,000 tons of magnesium, which was also
Oh.
used in munitions in World War One. With the natural 20s, you know two things. One, some part of him, no matter how small, wanted your blood, and two, you were irrevocably in love with him. One, the going price for magnesium right now is $40 a ton.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool.
But you also know something else. Unlike steel, magnesium floats.
Yeah.
Doesn't it also explode? That's potassium. Never mind. Wrong
Oh, that's
EM.
floating.
Never mind.
But potassium, magnesium burns underwater.
Underwater, exactly.
Water does not put it out. If
Yeah.
magnesium catches fire, it's Delta class, and this water ain't gonna do shit.
Cool.
So
Okay, so
And
we
s-
make the
This is a
magnesium
bomb.
float?
Yeah.
it will float.
No, I know, but like we
Is this what's
Truck
causing
it.
the ship to float at the moment? Is the weapons? Are we above the water line right now?
No, boats, that's how they work. They float.
No. I meant like, is there any structural
Is there
damage on the
something wrong
ship?
with the boat, and this is
Yeah.
the boat is fine.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just floaty bits.
Wait. Fuck.
Hmm.
What if we're not supposed to float to get it out? What if locking it up is blowing it up?
Lock it away. Lock it up.
What if they mean whatever's on the island?
That's the question. Is
Because if we're
He's
in
not
the
gonna tell
giant
me-
floating bomb.
he's not going to tell me to go home. Bye. He's going to tell me to do something. He's going to tell me in blowing up something in this. So this symbol is meant to protect. He can either choose to stay awake or go to sleep. It's this kind of, he's asleep in the ocean, but he's awake in our head. If we blow something up, he could wake up. This could be a seal to keep him away. If we blow it up, he comes back. Or it keeps him asleep.
Or
But he wouldn't tell me. Go
Oh,
ahead.
Make
sorry.
a wisdom save.
Oh, fuck me. With my, oh, hold on. That's not, no, that is just a wisdom check. Wisdom save. 23.
oh
Who are you talking about?
Cthulhu.
No, you were talking about who you spoke to in the void. Who are you talking about?
Hold on, what? oh, the the void is speaking to me right now?
No. For lack of a better, that's not who you were talking to.
Oh. We need to blow it up.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
In this munitions room.
It's far more terrifying that a similar being is like, hey, don't worry about him. We're gonna reach in front of him real quick.
In this munitions room, and specifically on the magnesium and everywhere else, are there any odd symbols on it? Any occult symbols in this room, on the munitions?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
We're in the wrong place. This is payday, but there's another reason we're here. We can take this, sure, $40 a ton.
Well,
It's nothing.
No, it floats. We can.
It floats and it burns in water.
Yeah,
We can use that to make something else
It doesn't
float.
burn in water.
It doesn't?
No.
What am I thinking
it's
of
not
that-
Regular
Use-
That's what I said, potassium. I
Oh,
fucked up.
was it? I thought it was potassium, magnesium.
Water, unlike steel.
Got you.
All right.
We could take this and make something else float with it, but it's not the ship.
Well, if we sail it around on these dotted lines, and we drop some magnesium, we can complete the puzzle, right? We can complete the symbol, and then
Let's do
we
it.
lock it up by making it float. And 71 is that line right there. So I say we go on a 3-hour tour around all of these lines, and we drop the magnesium as we go.
Perfect. Let's do
See
it.
what we see?
Yeah. Give it a shot.
Okay.
But also, yes, I just dropped the science in chat.
Yeah.
Did we get the impression there was any more? Like, was there a city down there, or was it just houses that we had come to through the light, and we just couldn't see enough?
You didn't check.
Okay.
Does anybody smarter than me think that the idea I just put out is...
No,
You're
that
extra
works. That's
smart right
right.
now.
I think-
I cast Fox's Cunning on you.
Oh,
Can you
that's
roll an
right.
intelligence check and see if it sounds like a good
I
idea?
think that's right.
I think we'd have to go down to whatever it is and then float it up. Like, are these kind
Oh.
of like, they float like buoys, or they float like they're not going to be able to sink no matter if I'm down there fucking yanking on them or not?
Oh, we were thinking if they'll pull something up. I don't know.
Otherwise, we're just going to floating buoys of magnesium to
Yeah, I
fill
mean,
in that
they
line.
probably won't stay in place, but...
No.
I mean, let's head towards the dotted line first. That's our next thing that
And
we
see
have.
if we see anything there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think would be easier? What do we think would be easier is to take our boats back in the water?
Mm-mm.
Or this one. Probably
Or
just
this
this
one.
one.
This one.
Let's stick
Okay.
together on this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go try to kick up engineering.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going. Where are we going?
To
In the boat. In the boat. But where?
Mhm.
71.
We're going to the line.
We're going to the line.
Are we gonna walk the line?
Mhm.
Yes.
We're gonna float the line.
Sail away, sail away.
Okay.
Oh,
sail away.
Go ahead
Some-
and make a vehicle handling.
All right.
Which one of you is sailing right now?
Cat miss. I'm down. Make sure
Mhm.
engineering is good.
Vehicle sailing. What ability score? Intelligence.
Did you have
wisdom,
proficiency?
Dex? I do. Yes.
Let's do Dex because you
Sure.
Dex or yeah, because you gotta like drive.
Cool.
Also, letting just for the record, I am heading to the bow of the ship and just keeping an eye out for monsters in the water or fog, and I'm just battle axe. Like
Cool.
that's all. Like I'm just up there. I am the figurehead now.
Does engineering
the-
look like once we start getting all the way that it's kind of taking care of itself, or do I need to stay here and maintain anything?
It looks like it's taking care of it. I mean, do you
I'm
know
gonna go
how to
with
take
it.
care of it?
I mean, he knows ships, but he knows how, like, I don't know if he knows these ships.
Yeah.
Everything's moving, like it and nothing.
Sounds
is
good,
making
yeah.
like it
No
should
weird
be.
noises. Gonna go
No weird
outside
noises, no leaks.
before any other weird noises start happening. And
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna join Lookout.
24.
Yeah. You're able to get between your sextant and
Sexton.
the instruments working again. You're able to find 71,
Okay.
and you start making the trek.
Yeah. Right? We're all okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That works for
Yeah.
me.
I mean, so,
I don't know if we need to put it in the line or if there's something down there, but we're gonna know there until we get there anyways.
so we're on 71,
Mhm.
right? Where is 25? Are we on 25? Because it's
No, not
71,
quite.
25, right?
Mm.
Can we, heading towards 25, that's not going to put us onto the island, will it?
So were those coordinates the center of the island? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, like, or is that the intersection of where the dotted line at the bottom meets with the actual Bermuda Triangle?
I don't know.
That's fine. That's fine. Or it's unimportant. and
I
it does
was
not
gonna say,
matter.
or does it? Does
Being unimportant
25
is a
doesn't matter
valid
at the moment or
answer.
no?
Like,
Yes.
It's remarkably in the middle of the sign.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Where the
Got it.
yeah, well, not so obviously not because 71. But it's sort of like in the middle of that.
Gotcha. Okay. Perfect.
That's
So
what
that's
I'm
where the
saying.
island is.
Yeah.
So that's the
well,
eye. So we don't need to travel there, which is good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's go along the line and see if there's
Mhm.
anything we see.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Turn around, start dumping stuff if we need to.
Cool. Let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so which direction are you going? Are you going for line's sake? Are we going right
Yeah.
or left?
Right?
Maybe start furthest left that we can and go right.
Yeah. So
See as much of the line as possible.
Back
Oh well,
towards-
yeah.
You're going
No,
back towards the Keys in Bermuda,
no.
and then you're going to go back out to sea.
no, we're gonna go
Out to
out
sea.
to sea and then back
and retrace?
towards land.
Mm-hmm.
Bueno. Make perception checks.
I roll so well on these. Yeah. 8.
Oh,
I cannot roll more than a 10 on a perception check.
natural 1, but the advantage saves.
Also an 8.
22.
We're not seeing shit topside.
No, we're
18.
not. That's oh my god.
My 2 8s.
That's why he's the captain.
You see the oil slick start to it sort of started to evaporate, and you can see night sky. You're starting to see stars, familiar stars. I think, Cal, that takes you aback
Yeah.
as it reminds you of a night sky that you saw not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
My big boys. You have a moment, John, where why do I do this? It's like if you when you drive in strong wind, and you have to like keep the car
Yeah.
on the road.
Yeah.
You kind of have a moment of that where you're having trouble keeping it straight.
Mm-hmm.
But there isn't wave. There's just some force pushing, and you're not entirely sure.
To keep you inside the oil slick.
To push you offline, but you're not. It doesn't seem to be like you're not entirely sure where it's coming from. Kyle, you see where are you?
You know what? I think whenever we first started, he would have been going on door closing duty, since that was something that we mentioned. But then as soon as we actually got started, he would have come back up towards on the deck and just be, I don't know, if they're at the back of the boat, I'm in the middle. I don't know, just on the deck somewhere.
Okay. You are also seeing the oil slick start to dissipate.
Mhm.
On the edge where the oil slick still is, you see a breaching whale, a giant tentacle,
Oh,
just sort of arc and slap.
oh,
To keep it out? Or
in
to keep
front
it
of us?
It doesn't. You're not. This is miles away.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, but the way in the direction that we are going, or
No,
perpendicular
parallel.
to us. Okay, gotcha. Did any of you guys see that? And he'll kind of
See
point
what?
out to where the tentacle.
Look over there and then just goes in the way. I see nothing.
No.
Cool.
Sometimes it's better that way. I see. Now
Well-
you have all this knowledge that we don't have to terrify us with.
Yep.
Sometimes
and,
it's better to not see it.
just fair enough. And I will go to John, and I will warn John of the tentacles.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Belly of Tea. What's that?
Tentacles. Just be careful. Beach whale tentacles.
Blow my bully boy, blow.
Sound
Soon
shit
may
in
the
this.
tentacles come to
Yeah.
bring us.
Just simultaneously, everybody at different points of the ship. You're not entirely sure why, but you'll pick up in the chorus.
That's
We've all
how
seen that
the
episode.
bardic inspiration works. That's how
Yeah,
bards work.
yeah.
Fine.
It's the earworms.
True.
Yeah.
So you make it sort of to the end of 71,
Okay.
or your end of 71. So you're gonna turn around and go back.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we doing anything else, or are we just going back?
I mean, are we dropping the
So-
magnesium as we
Dropping.
go?
I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say if we're gonna start. So we see nothing out in the waves other than he saw a big tentacle knock a cow like it was a fly.
Knock nothing.
It just slapped into the water.
Oh, okay. Was that inside? What would be inside if we locked it in? If we filled in the lines, was the tentacle inside that area or outside?
Inside.
We should start dropping
Yeah.
now on the way
Yeah.
through, so we don't have to come back here at all.
Mhm.
So I guess we've been dropping magnesium as we go.
Yeah, I would like to
And
start doing that.
We'll.
My research, what I looked up about magnesium is that it only reacts with hot water.
Okay.
Okay.
So cold salt water, I don't think it's not going to ignite.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay,
Great.
got it.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Well, I feel much safer about throwing this tons and tons of metal into the
11
ocean.
tons.
Yeah.
Of magnesium.
Sorry, boss. We didn't find shit on that island that didn't
Yeah.
happen to exist.
Ah, it's
Captain
all right. I
Planet
got a
is
cool
gonna
Zippo
come
out of
fight
it.
us.
There's no island there.
All
Start
right.
dumping the magnesium
You
in the water.
make another vehicle handling for me.
All right. 20.
Magnesium Bay.
Yeah.
Magnesium bang out the back. Jesus God.
Well, I was doing the canisters. It's like,
Fuck it. Roll for initiative. Cthulhu's gonna kill all of you.
We earned it at this point. I feel like that was a valid way to go down.
Yeah.
You, as you make it to what you vaguely understand to be your 71,
Yeah.
all of you see a bright purple and white flash behind you that very quickly, like it starts to take on that oil slick, but with the purple and white, it's less oil slick and more iridescent Glinda bubble.
Oh.
Okay.
A little,
Okay.
a little
Better than
pretty, a little
skin.
cuter.
Mm-hmm.
Better than skin.
The color sort of melts into the sea, and like this, like the phosphorescent algae, it spreads that glow and trails after the ship for a little while, and then just sort of melts. It takes you, I think we said like 2 days. Takes you 2 days to get back to the Keys.
Okay.
Water's smooth. Is there anything you guys want to do when you get home?
I'll call the asshole that sent us out there.
And say, hey, what did you expect us to find? Because we didn't see anything.
Well, we came back with a World War I boat. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are.
There was
legit
nothing on the
still-
boat. There was nothing on the...
That's fine.
You
There's
come in
nothing on the
Some
boat.
magnesium was missing at least.
Cyclops.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
has
Call the Smithsonian
Seen in
and tell them
over
to.
100 years.
Yeah. Tell them to pay me.
This is very much like Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah.
Were we just doing 71, or were we doing all of the three?
I think we
triangle
finished.
dotted
I think we
lines?
finished the entire line. We would have
The
finished
little
the whole
dot
shape.
line.
We would have gotten the whole shape.
whole
in.
dotted triangle.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
once the field went up, we were like, yeah, okay, we did good.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
You dock. I don't know. Get off the boat. Toss the keys. It's some very
To
odd.
valet.
Well, I don't think my slip in the marina is gonna,
Nope.
Are you saying the
handle
boat
it.
is too big for the slip?
You again. It's not the whole ship is not that size. It's just the tip of it.
The size of a truck, though.
You can go. You can go to. Where'd you come
Heel.
from, Cat and I Joe? I think that'll. Because it's Cocoa Beach. I feel like you can. Yeah.
Just drive it up onto the sand.
If you Patrick Air Force Base,
I was going to say, where is any of the
Oh,
Navy
yeah.
bases down there? They'd take
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
which is actually Patrick Space Force Base now.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll explain to the Coast Guard very
Yeah.
calmly that
Don't touch
Yeah.
it. It's ours.
Yep. You
we
in
found
theory
it.
have pictures.
It's salvaging rights, even though
Yep.
it's
It's outside the...
even though it's up.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter who it used to belong to. It's
Even
ours
though
now.
it's floating.
Yeah.
We're gonna say you guys make it to Patrick.
Yeah.
And you have some people there to sort of help take care of that whole situation. Is there anything you guys would like to do before you contact the museum?
Like while we're in the little town or whatever?
You're in Cocoa. You're also on the Air Force Base. If there's anything you want to
Okay.
do,
Whenever we get to people, can I do an insight check on the first person that we interact with to see if they are really people, or to see if this is some weird
I just want to walk up
Cthulhu?
speaking Abyssian.
Nonsense.
Or like an aberration.
uh-huh.
And speak that deep speech like, yo, what's up, man? And he responds.
That is going to be a 14.
They are real people.
Okay.
Who are
It just means they beat
Just
14.
flabbergasted.
I mean, same.
I have-
What year is it? I pull out my phone to see what year it is.
And what day and how long we were gone.
Yes.
2020, whatever.
Okay, but it's how long have we been gone?
As per usual, yeah.
Like a week?
How long do we think we've been gone versus how long
Like
we
normal time versus time dilation time. Is
Um,
there a time difference than we wouldn't like?
It's normal time. So you guys were
Okay.
gone for
Okay.
maybe like 5 days tops. Let's say,
Okay.
give or take.
Sure. Got it. So no weird time stuff. Got it.
Ilona's gonna see if. Have we explained to the people on these base where we found this thing?
I don't know. You tell me.
I wouldn't tell them shit.
Okay.
Outside of the triangle. if
They're not
they
paying
ask.
us, and I don't
Yeah.
want to give them coordinates to go explore that shit around at all.
No, I don't. That was gonna change my next question. Like, if y'all had already said some shit, this was gonna be a very different interaction. So then, never mind. Ilona will do goddamn nothing.
Okay.
They ask it like it was sunk. The magnesium floats get good, and then just some coasting is fine.
They're going to keep you there for a little while because technically, since it didn't sink, it's still property of the U.S. government.
Yeah.
Salvaging rights can go fuck themselves.
Yeah. As far as America's concerned, yeah, it's ours.
That's their ship.
Yeah.
They will thank you for your service in bringing her back, but and they will start discussing compensation and da 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 da. It's about this time. A fax comes in.
Oh.
No. No.
No, that's from.
A very, very young Air Force kid comes in confused. Like, we
Yeoman.
still have a fax machine?
Just for this one guy.
Would
It's
you
the
do
only.
both?
It's the only reason you have it.
Also, this kid is so young, you very much understand immediately that he didn't know what
what
a
it
fax
was.
machine was to begin with, and it had to
Yeah.
be explained to him.
Yeah.
So he is confused
Why you keep off the phones that ruin the internet?
in every possible way. And he hands it to y'all.
Just give it to the cat.
What's it say?
Somehow, that's not true. It's a
Palpatine
fax.
returned. Sorry.
Give me back my ship. You can draw stuff on faxes. It is an elder sign.
No.
Yeah.
With on the bottom it says, "Welcome to the custodian ship."
Oh.
Oh.
You're gonna have to name your boat the Custodian ship.
Well, they got to give me a new one. I lost a whole boat for this.
That's true.
We're gonna have lots of new friends and new boats. It's okay.
Custodian ship. I don't know if I can rhyme custodian ship. I'm gonna start
If it's
working
anything like
It
I'm
is a-
expecting,
As a
rhyme
bardic
it with
challenge.
shit.
And do you guys have anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Drink.
It's terrifying.
That's a good place to. That's a good place to end our 3-hour tour.
I like
Finally!
Yeah.
Yay! So thank you guys. I'm sorry there wasn't any combat, but
No, you're good.
thank you.
It was a good puzzle.
I was
There were a
literally
lot of-
terrified everything was gonna be combat, and I was like,
Yeah.
no, we're all just gonna die.
We got
like
to
very-
use our cool abilities a bit, you know.
Yeah.
We got to
Yeah.
roll some skill checks, and yeah, what I'm
You rolled a 30.
Very
Yeah.
Call of Cthulhu-esque. The gameplay was just terrifying.
Yeah.
I was like, we're all gonna die every second.
I have a couple of confessions. So first of all, the 17 was a number I made up completely on the fly. It was supposed to
Oh,
be
no.
how many days someone was there, and then they just
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've got to make 17 work, and then I saw the 71 was the longitude. I was like, oh fuck yeah, Megan. So that.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Um, Same thing with the magnesium. I always knew it was magnesium. Like whenever if you guys found the ship, I lied from the beginning about it being steel.
Yeah.
So can
So do you guys want to know who you all talked to?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely yes.
So
Jokes of thought.
Matthew, you talk. I'm gonna get all of these names wrong, so just fucking deal with it. Nodens or Nodens.
Okay.
He is physically he's Odin-esque. He's associated with the sea and hunting. He's the ruler of the Night Gaunts.
Oh
Uh,
shit.
Oh.
All of you interacted with old gods.
Oh.
I
yeah.
saw light.
Oh.
Will you give me a second?
Deep there.
Yeah, but he's sort of a lot of the old gods co-opted actual gods A little weird.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so Nodens is also a Celtic deity.
Mm.
So there's that. Cody, you had Uldar,
Ooh.
or Udarlohotep, who is he's the father of the old gods.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So you met Dad.
And he likes your
Yeah.
music.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's just chilling with you on the beach, man.
Yeah.
Definitely dad
great.
vibes.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
You're doing great.
Good vibes.
Caitlin, sorry, Pixie, you met Oryx, who is a
Oh,
giant
okay,
pillar
yes. Yep,
of
yep.
blinding white light
Yep.
and purple flame.
Yeah. Checks.
Yeah.
Sway, who
Technically,
do you think
you
had?
were inside.
I was
Oryx.
thinking Yogg-Sothoth at first, but now I was trying to think of the golden eyes. So the only thing I think of is the
Yarlathotep
king in yellow.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
what I
no,
thought too.
no. Who was it?
Knotted?
How do I spell that?
KTHANID.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Anti-Cthulhu.
Oh,
Yeah.
creepy.
He's identical to Cthulhu, except that his eyes are gold.
Mm-hmm. And
he's
not written
benevolent,
by.
but Cthulhu is evil.
Ah.
Interesting. So they wanted him to stay asleep.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Essentially, you guys, you found Rillier or Rylea, whatever the fuck,
Mm.
Yes.
and he was starting to wake up because
Mhm.
no one had been able to finish the Elder Sign. All of
Nice.
the ships and things kept crashing.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Nice.
That's
I love it.
cool.
I like that.
things that you interacted with from the Bermuda Triangle, obviously the Cyclops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
There's a Cthulian Cyclops too, and I was like, oh no. When she said
Yeah.
the ship's name this episode, I was like, oh no.
The Carol Deering, the schooner.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That was that was 1919, so that was the phonograph.
Okay.
Nice.
And then
Oh.
the planes are Flight 19, the 5
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
planes that
Yeah.
were missing
Nice.
on a training mission.
Oh,
And this
cool.
is what messes me up, right? 5 planes,
Mm-hmm.
13 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Doesn't make
Got it.
sense.
So
Yeah.
each plane holds 2.3 men.
Yeah.
I don't know where the 0.3 men went. I don't like it. I don't like it.
asking that
Like,
question.
let's see, 10 planes that can only hold 2 passengers.
And I was like, that's why I was like, what is this math? Math
There's
isn't
5
fucking
planes,
math.
10
Like, how
people.
many people? They kept trying to think, how many people did they sit? 2.5, 2.3 apparently. So,
So
That's
maybe
why there's the suit in the middle.
Yeah. That's listen, that's maybe that was them just trying to hide a body count from someone who disappeared elsewhere. They
Yeah,
were like, let's
probably.
just slip it in the list.
Yeah.
He actually died on a mission somewhere else, but we're gonna
Yeah.
hide him with these.
Another
guys.
training accident somewhere.
Yeah.
and you were technically talking to Lieutenant Taylor, who was the leader of the squadron.
Oh.
Hmm.
But he's dead. It's fine.
Yeah.
He's
That
dead.
makes me
He's
feel
with his
better.
wife and his dog. He's everything.
Okay, thank you. I feel better now. I was haunted
Totally
by.
would have slept perfectly fine getting off that fucking island.
I would have.
Leaving Jim Bob there.
Ilona would have been
What's he
fine.
gonna do?
Pixie would have sobbed herself
He
to
had
sleep.
no muscles. He
Yeah.
wouldn't have been. He would have
Sobbed.
been a prune, and
Yeah.
a prune from
Doesn't matter.
1945.
I
in
need, but if he is,
2023?
That
but
ain't
he is
Captain America.
sentient. No, but if he is sentient and awake and was stuck awake, I would have rather shot him in the head and walked away instead of leaving him there to
Yeah,
slowly
slitting his
die.
throat was real high on my list. Like,
That,
that's,
like,
Would've
that's
worked. You don't even know.
hey.
Man.
why is
There's
it
no
cut
reason
through?
for that man to be alive. I'm just saying
Churchy.
that island is not real.
No.
Obviously, it's real. Yay! Oh.
Oh god damn
Good
it!
night,
No,
folks.
and the whole stream, cancel the whole show.
Nicely done.
Thanks, guys.
You roll
Thank-
initiative, Meg. Cthulhu's coming for you.
We
I
better
do have
fight.
stats for Cthulhu.
Oh,
I'm glad
wow.
we didn't have
Oh,
to know
no.
them. No,
Um,
thank you.
What's his HP?
Oh, no.
So his armor class is 25. He has 2,665 hit points.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
A lot of Elder's Blast, but I'll get there.
No, just slowly carving away at him.
Whew.
How do you eat an
man.
elephant?
I'm glad
One bite at a time.
I'm glad that we didn't have to fight him, but man,
It would
I
have
kind
been
of wanted to kill
fun.
Cthulhu.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
I'm sorry that there was
No.
no combat.
No,
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 we're
no, no,
good.
no, no.
It's
It's all
fine.
good.
It's all
If
good.
you
It was a
didn't-
great game.
Figure out the puzzle.
Yeah.
You would have.
Yeah.
So.
No,
I
it was
loved it.
great.
I loved it.
Most complicated game of Don't Wake Daddy ever.
Literally.
Yes, it was. I love it. I
So,
love it.
But thank you guys so much for playing. Thank
you.
all for watching. I hope that y'all enjoyed and were sufficiently creeped out.
Yeah.
Or turned on, because apparently the chat was just having a
Wow,
time.
Chico with tentacles.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think most of us are going to see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel,
bat channel.
for
There's a vampire.
vampire.
for
Blood in the-
Or
Blood in the
vampire in the
Vampire?
bayou. Yeah.
Blood in the
Blood in the
Vampire is
Masquerade.
my favorite one so far.
Blood in the Vampire.
Yeah.
Bayou in the Masquerade.
Bayou in the
Fire in the
Masquerade.
Masquerade. Panic at the Disco.
Panic at the Disco.
Yeah.
Panic at the nightclub.
And,
Panic at La Salve.
Panic. Oof. Constant. There's nothing. but
Just, it's only panic.
Ugh, there is no joy. There is only panic. Anything else before we head out?
No.
Good job,
That's
Meg.
It's a great
Thank you
job.
for a great game.
Yeah.
Figured
Really
out puzzle.
enjoyed it.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, no raid. I can't tell who's. Yeah, so we'll just say goodnight.
Okay. Thank you guys. We love you and be safe out there.